stream up and running now. Multiple places, check. I should probably load up my own screen. Oh, let's see. It says offline. All right, let's refresh. Oh, we're still offline. OBS. Tell me more. There we go. Yay, it's working. Okay, good. There's a little bit of delay there. I was like, is everything broken? No. Okay, let's check Twitch. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How you doing, Kirk? I see you there. I see you in chat. So I'm just trying to pull up everything here. There we go. Okay, perfect. What a day. Oh my god. I can't wait to check out Discord. How are you? This is a cold start, way later than usual start. I would never, he says. Oh man, what a freaking day. Oh my gosh. And I gotta say, it's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm sorry I couldn't, I'm sorry that I couldn't get on earlier. I was dealing with some admin and IRL stuff, and the contract is for the windows that are being installed. For the landlords, they were working directly above me this morning. So even though I woke up at 7:45 local and it's now 12:58, the contractors were going nuts right above. So I was like, all right, well, this is going to be a thing. And then spoke to someone else, made some phone calls, just got off another phone call, blah, 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 blah. I'm live. It's late, but at least I'm here. That's my first goal. Agua, how are you? It's your alarm clock. Sorry, I'm late. I overslept. Mother effer. Let's see if it works. It hasn't gone off yet, but I haven't heard it.
See you later.
Agua was talking about you this morning. Yeah, offline. Actually, Agua? Only Ginger when angry? One of my favorite gingers. I'm just trying to think. Can I ask you a question? I don't want to do the car. There was a command. Okay, I know I can literally go into the back end and figure this out, but I'm just not there right now. I know. Can you remind me or refresh us on how to reset the counters the counters that you installed, which are freaking brilliant, by the way. To reset the counters with one command? Chat's been awesome. Like Kirk and everyone's been Kirk, Damn Campers, and others have graciously reminded me the edit counter, lost, 0, etc. But I think there was there one put together for edit counters or reset all counters? If not, is it possible to have a command that'll just reset those 3? Just a QOL question. QOL, already thankful. It's just like, my brain no worky. If possible. If not, no worries. Like, we've got the command figured out and all that jazz, so. Let me go live on the TikToks. We are there. Okay, we're now on the TikToks and the X and the K and the YouTube and the Twitch. All right, good to go. I've got the shared chat going on here, so I don't see whatever Botrix is spitting out right now. So I just see !1 commands. But anyway, how are you? Hi. I didn't hear Rick. Not sure about you. I did get a notification for an OBS update, and I swiftly said, "Not today, Satan, not today," and made an ass load of gold last night, selling a bunch of stuff at way entirely too high prices. But anyway. So Kirk, how are you? Agua, how are you? Also an announcement to make is that we do have we have a brand new mod to the channel. Again, they're doing this, when it comes to modding, look, I've got friends from a long time ago. We had a whole fleet. We had a fleet of mods of just amazing people, many years ago when I was streaming in the evenings. North America evenings, and now having swapped over to North America daytime, generally speaking, not today obviously, but generally speaking, yeah, the support is still there in spirit, and I know there's a couple of you from years ago, including Agua, that pop in and help and hang out and have like all that awesomeness. But you know, people do work, and this is like side project, like, off the desk stuff. So I've been looking for an additional mod for the channel, just for like when the other mods aren't kicking around or whatnot, to help with like just the general mod stuff in channel. So that's like resetting the counters, banhammer when necessary, pinning if they so feel free to do so. And so I like to say welcome aboard to Damn Campers as well. So we got Laza, we got Agua, we got Damn Campers as well. So in case Laza, Agua, and anyone else is busy, I mean, there's other people too, R2D2, there's other mods as well. So I just want to lift the load a little bit, because I know we've got people that are playing games, that are at work, who have busy lives, or gaining busy lives. So I want to make sure you guys know that, hey, we've now got Damn Campers, who is on the way back home, or on the way back home from work right now. I've been chatting with them, and just let you know, we have Dan Campers as well, who will assist in modding the channel on Kick for right now. And then if they're down for it, the Twitch as well, just like what you were doing before, Laza. So there you go. Poor mod team, smile. I have a monster admin list, as you guys have heard, for like numerous months. Ever since COVID, it's kind of been weird, but numerous months that I have this giant to-do list. You know, we want to do like certain quality of life changes on the stream. Much of the key mapping stuff, not the key mapping, but the keyboard, like showing what the keyboard is doing. Agua, you sent me that. There's a lot of things that I want to do, like I've mentioned before, and I still need to reground myself. However, I do have some health challenges that it's both physical and mental. They kind of feed into each other. Something's going on with my body, well, my brain's going to react and kind of I'll have a bad day, right? So as I continue to heal, and you know, just get better as a human being, I'm going to be able to prioritize and triage things a bit better. And my first goal, as per usual, as mentioned, is to remain with consistency. Yes, I may not be able to stream every day. I want to stream every day, but if I cannot, you know, health has to come first. But at least logging in, at least just get in a couple hours, get in here. And from there, I'll be able to raise the stream up, get the quality better, and get our to-dos done. So there you go. Poor mod team. Yeah. So I was very, very lucky to have someone, Ghost of the Grid, for a period of time during the summer, during our transition from Twitch to Kick, like full time. And, you know, between Agua and Ghost doing a lot of heavy lifting in the back end as far as I'm concerned, like that was... I can never thank you guys enough. That was a blessing to have someone to help with social media and all that jazz, but I need to square out time and modulate and module everything around and figure it out. But anyway, all that said, hi Agua, hi everyone, I'm finally live. But now the installers have moved to the other side of the house that we're renting, and now it's nice. And I gotta say, I got fucking sleep last night. Oh my god, I forgot what it was like to get a deep sleep. Oh my, okay, so add calm, reset counters, reset encounters, basic scripting, nice. No! I fucking love you, man. Hey, oi, I haven't died yet. But it's not false. It's just... There, thank you. See, that's so huge. And I know, like, the camera border, like, those things are not lost on me, Agua. The work that Ghost was doing before, you know, his life changed and all that, for the better. So, I'm not, and your advice and the streaming schedule, you know, the play half a day of this and that, that is not forgotten on me. And I want you to know, like, when person to person, I can put this in DM, but person to person, like, it's not lost. My intention is there, and you can intention, you know, is a path, or it's the, how do they say it? Hell is paved with the path of intentions, or however that goes. I just want to make sure that, you know, like, it is super appreciated. I haven't forgotten any of it, and it's a matter of just mental and physical health and sleep. I'm gonna get there. I'm not gonna let you guys down. So thank you for your patience. I am actually in communication with a couple dev studios and a couple other things going on in the background. I'm just not ready to discuss yet for the stream, but like on a personal note, it's just I want to express my gratitude. That's all. All right, so let's see. Red has been blamed one time. Oh, just as soon as I look up. All right, right, let's see. I got both chats going. Okay, good. Okay, also, I'm going to be adding to the stream as of this second. There have been ongoing. I literally got off the phone earlier with one of the mods. Not going to say who, but with one of the mods regarding subs dropping on Kick. This has nothing to do with the content or lack thereof. There is literally, I've been experiencing issues on Kick where people subs have just monthly recurring subs just drop for no reason. Like apps like 15 overnight, that kind of deal. So, and I've noticed a few more. Now, I understand the world is in turmoil. I understand I was offline for a week. I can logic all this out, but there is a bug, and I'm not the only person on Kick experiencing this. So when I spoke to a mod earlier, I mentioned like, hey, I've been going through this, it's just not renewing. It's not, I don't know. Or maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a horrible streamer. Like, whatever, right? And they actually checked and they said, actually, it didn't renew my sub. It didn't renew their sub. And they're like, I've been subbed the whole time. I'm like, I know. So there is an issue I'm working on the back end there, but I am going to go ahead and create this teeny tiny little counter, counter like on the bottom right somewhere just saying monthly subscribers, and there'll be a goal.
Her
So,
Castellan
there you
says,
go.
did I hear something about horrible streamers?
Yes, you did. I can't, Rafa. Might need to edit in Botrix. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can. I don't know if it'll let me. I don't. Okay, I have to put it. I'll put a pin in that. Pin in that for now. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if that actually worked. If there was a way for me to give you bot tricks. Very, very interesting. I'll have to think about that. TM campers, welcome back. I just did the announcement. Can we please get 07s in chat? I know I just went online, but for those of us that are here, Agua, Kirk, 07s, damn campers, welcome to the mod family. Right
Doesn't
now,
work because we're lazy.
oh shit, Rick just worked, but he didn't work for the first one. Oh my gosh. All right, so create new text, monthly sub. So there is a bug, and I conferred with another streamer as well, and yeah, so I'm not the only one. There's something going on with Kick, so I need to bring that to the forward. Monthly subs. We went from. Hang on. This is, I hate to talk brass tacks, but this is literally not okay. So let's fix this. Yeah, went from like 35 to 19. 35 to 19, like no reason, like an overnight thing. It's very bizarre. So we'll say 19 out of 20 sub goal. Here we go. Yeah, let's try that. Monthly sub goal. Monthly subscribers. I don't know how should we name that, chat? Just as a goal. It's going to be very small. Obviously, it's huge right now. I'm going to put it in the bottom right-hand corner, but I'm thinking, I need a progress meter for that.
Hi, Rafi. It's your alarm clock. Sorry I'm late. I overslept.
See, it worked for me. Monthly subscribers. Monthly sub. Recurring? See, it sounds so bleh. Clinical. Recurring. And then I'll make it tiny. The Sino thing again. How's it going? Good afternoon. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out here. Oh, that's red. I don't like red. But dude. How's it going? It's Elias. I've heard rumors, but I don't know anything. So, what got hit with the Nerf bat? There's so much to learn. I guess like next time I boot up Eve, which is probably gonna be tomorrow. I think I'm gonna hear a lot of updates here. How are the did the random UI stuff get cleared up with Eve? I don't know where to put this. Basically, every Black Ops battleship is not worth it. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Damn Camera says, I need to know about these Blops challenges. Yeah, hey Backbone, how you doing over on Twitch? Okay, so for those who are in Twitch and Kick, it's no longer against TOS, okay? It used to be against TOS to show, like, the chat window, like, down below the icon of which platform someone is chatting from. So whether it's, you know, Franco or Jacob or whoever joined in TikTok just now or over on YouTube or whatnot, it's no longer against TOS to show the icon of the multi-chat, okay? Currently, the multi-chat is just working for... the one you see on screen is currently working for Twitch and Kick. I'm working on integration for TikTok and YouTube and all that jazz. So there you go. No more self blops. Hi Tixie, how you doing? So it started a little late, but there was IRL stuff and phone calls, like way important live stuff to take care of beforehand. Tixie, say hello to Damn Campers, our newest mod for the channel. I'm fucking great, by the way. I just need to have a little Raffy moment and tell you a little tale. That said, driving Black Ops on a fleet. Yeah, okay, so here's what happened yesterday. Before I start with the actual content. So yesterday night, okay, remember I hadn't slept, right? I was like, and I had called a mod on the phone earlier, and he's like, I could tell you didn't sleep yesterday. I'm like, fuck you. In my head, but I get it. Love him to bits. Love him to bits. I was like, damn, was it that transparent? Apparently so. Wired and tired. So last night, I hadn't eaten yesterday, right? So I'm like, I don't feel like cooking. We don't have much protein, but I know we got ramen. So I'm like, let me try this tonkotsu ramen that, you know, that hubby likes and always smells really nice, like umami. It's like a special whatever. This is from Costco. Anyway, so I'm sitting there curled up on the chaise, like on the couch, my little couch area where I normally sleep upstairs, and I'm just curled up with like blankets and this soup. All right, and hubby comes in and he's like, you gonna take a nap? It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, right? He's like, you gonna take a nap? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know about you guys, but I can't nap. I've never been a napper. I should say, I've never been a napper previously. If I nap, it turns into a sleep cycle. So what happened? What happened? I slept for 3 hours. He had the news on, he was gaming, he was playing WoW, all that jazz. I slept right through that. So around 8:30 p.m. I woke up and I'm like, I'm ready to go. My brain is like if I had a full night's rest but only 3 hours of sleep, right? So I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna suck. Am I gonna be up at midnight and then stream in the middle of the night? Like, what's gonna happen? So, chat, this couch behind me is literally 6 feet long and I'm 5'4". Okay, the chaise upstairs, which has been a blessing. I would prefer to sleep in my own bed. I miss sleeping with my husband next to me. It's just a health issue. It's all it is. So, but that chaise has been really, really good, and it hasn't been causing back issues. It's been compensating for it, so that's been well. But I have to sleep with my legs like bent because if I stretch out, my legs are over the my calves are over the chaise. So I'm like, screw this shit, let's try downstairs. So yesterday night at around 10 something, after Hubbers went to bed, I came downstairs, I brought a blankie, you know, all that jazz. We have the waffle over here that I got from the roommate, doesn't want it no more. I'm like, I'm gonna use the waffle as a pillow. And I laid here for like 2 hours listening to new sounds. I'm like, is there a mouse in the house? I hear like someone scratching. I'm like, okay, garage sounds, this is cool. I hear the cats running around doing their zoomies. I'm like, okay. And then I get to hear the not Westminster chime, but there's a chime. There's one of my roommates has a thing for clocks, so I get to listen to, which is totally normal. I hear each hour go by. I'm like, oh shit, has been a half hour? Okay, it has been an hour? Yeah, that's 11 dongs. Okay, that's one more dong now. It's 11:30 p.m. Okay, I can't sleep. And I'm sitting there going like, okay, well, I'm in the dark, pitch black here, with the exception of like the modem lights, right, and the little green LEDs. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit in the chair. Maybe I'm gonna start a stream at 11 o'clock at night if I can't sleep. Fuck it, right? Like, whatever. So I sit in the chair in pure darkness. And I'm yawn crying the entire time, but I can't sleep. So I got my audiobook out for DCC, so Dungeon Crawler Carl, and within 20 minutes I was out. Did not wake up once at all. 7:45, I woke up and I'm like, but naturally, right? Woke up at 7:45. I'm like, oh my god, I actually slept a full night, so to speak. And I feel amazing. I feel so good. I haven't felt this good in a while. So I know it's day by day, but I was a bundle of joy this morning to the point my roommate's like, why? I can't handle your cheeriness. He's grumpy, having his coffee. He's like, And I'm like, happy day. Look at this beautiful rain, you know? So I got your message. Tixie, you had mentioned that you had passed out and whatnot. I actually got your message, but my phone had died while I was typing. I was like, hey, you know what? I actually passed out too. Lay passed out on the sofa with you in the background. Yeah, I get. You're not alone, dude. Oh goodness. All right, let me just scroll back through chat here. Let's see. Okay, let's go through. I'm gonna go through chat here really quick. Between Twitch and Kick. All right. So, first thing to note on Twitch. So while I am streaming under the World of Warcraft category, if you watch for 4 hours cumulatively for the rest of the month, you will get 2 housing items through Twitch and Blizzard, which is really cool. So they're just drops. If you give 2 subs on Twitch, then Blizzard will send you a limited pet. So just be aware of that. If you're on Kick and you'd like access to that, just type !Twitch. It'll bring you to the Twitch page. You can just mute it so that you don't have to deal with the ads, and then you're here. If you're from any other platform, just take a look at the links above, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok. There's links to both streams, and if not both, then at least one of them, and they all talk to each other, basically. Let's see. So my goal today is to continue leveling. There's a couple things actually. Damn campers, I already sung your praises. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to rewind for you. But welcome to the mod team for the channel. Really appreciate it. Secondly, I'm working on a couple things IRL, but I am working on this consistency thing. Look, my health has to come first, but so and housing has to be figured out as well, right? There's a lot of drama going on that isn't my own. And we don't know if, one roommate's going to pay rent or not. So consistency is very important in streaming. I've never forgotten once for a single moment that, and as someone who streams full-time or, is trying to get back to full-time hours, no one owes us anything, whether it's myself or any other streamer. We are thankful, and I'm always, always mindful and thankful for every viewer. You taking the time to tune in, that's a blessing and a half. So I want to do right by you guys, and I know I've been more communicative with that recently, like the feels, but it's part of who I am. And if you're okay with accepting that, then fuck yeah, we're gonna have a good time. It's a story, right? I don't know. It's been crazy, but I have faith. And I'm gonna work my butt off and just see how things go. But first thing is consistency, like I said. Like, I was ready to not stream today because it was so late. But gotta hit the button. I got everything sorted out, got my doctors figured out, I got a friend figured out, we got the contractors figured out, everything's figured out, and now I'm able to stream today. So there you go. Light the signo! Yeah, you must have been fucking, like, done. You must have been done if you passed out cold on the couch. Dixie, because the last you had mentioned is that it was an in-office day and it was going okay, and then you disappeared. But peopling can be very draining too, right? Just peopling in general. So I hope you got the rest you needed, because man, did I ever. Like, I was ready to go. Like, I rolled off this couch, turned on the heater, turned on the computer, went upstairs. 10 minutes later, the contractors are in, hammering away. So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do some admin stuff real quick. Backbone, you're totally fine. Actually, Raph about it, the TIT at the end, like for tit, has actually been caught by filters in different games. It's like, you can't name. I'm like, why? Why can't I have Raph about it? So like the THJ, the Hero's Journey EverQuest server, I couldn't make Raph about it. I had to contact the admins and I'm like, it's not a tit. It's just a part of the, it's just part of the name. They're like, oh, okay, here you go. Fuck. So anyway, all that to say is I missed you guys, got a lot of shit done IRL that had to come first. Welcome aboard to Damn Campers, our newest mod on the channel. Again, with the mods, this is all on off the side of your desk. So I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And I try not to put too much on anyone. So if there's anyone looking for admin work, like graphic and social media support, I'm keeping my eyes open. But one thing at a time. All right, let's take a look. So what the F? I need to move my monitor a little bit closer over here. So let's take a look at what happened in Eve. For those who don't know, if you're just coming in, hi, my name is Raph About It. I am a streamer from Canada, streaming before it was cool. I'm just kidding. I've been at it for a long time and then took a break and then now I'm back at it. Currently playing World of Warcraft. I'm on the grind to 70 on the anniversary server. I also play EVE Online and other games as well. I'm actually mostly known for EVE Online. That's where I grew up many, many years ago on Twitch. And then I traded in my partner card for a fast-tracked partner on Kick. And now I'm just streaming to everywhere and anywhere. And part of that is because I'm also attempting the dream. No, positive language. I dare to dream. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I'm now taking on the scariest part, which is becoming a variety streamer, playing more than just the one game that everyone knew you for. So welcome aboard. Today is WoW. Don't know how many hours we're going to do yet, but we're here. We're ready to play. I'm in a great mood. Hope you're all doing well. Happy hump day.
Lassa071 says red chat please.
Read chat please. Yeah, give me a second. I have to scroll up though. Hang on. Damn Campers, CTS voices do have a bug where if the same user uses the same voice in under a 30-second... Oh, yeah, I can look at that timer. That's fair. Let's write the start. Damn, I need to know about the blops changes. No more self-blops, sino routes. Redeemers lost a high slot. Oh, no, what? Oh, you know, you can still use them like that, but they're meant to be used as intended. Quote-unquote per CCP. There's Dixie. Zelias TV over on Twitch, so now instead of dropping Black Ops on a fleet defending home space, they're dropping a fleet of Rorks. Rorks! Kind of their whole intent to use it back in the day. 6 p.m. literally passed out. Catching up. I'm almost there. Nerf caps, then supers, then titans, and now redeemers. It feels like either a balance of power or getting ready to drop either a faction or a map changing event that they're balancing for. Was there not a mention of a whole bunch of new bro zones, but maybe there's more zones, systems that are being opened up, maybe? Who knows? Hiyo, how you doing? Like the Sino, it's sad you don't see more covert Sino action not on grid. Backbone can't help my brain, it's okay with the tit. Lassa's got, and Damn Campers wonder if they are going to adjust jump fatigue on Black Ops to offset their desire for intended I don't know why every single one of you are not a CSM, I swear to God. Lassa says, I almost passed out on the treadmill. Threadmill? I'm gonna make fun. You make fun of me, I'm gonna make fun of you. Threadmill, huh? Are you a seamstress? No, I'm just kidding. Treadmill today. Strange thing was I was getting tired at Pulse 100? I'm gonna assume that's Pulse, okay? That's not like it for me. Usually I get 120, oh, okay, 120 range for a BPM, okay, and stays there for a bit then it raises. Today, nope, only 108. So, okay, so your oxygen, that's interesting. Only 108 as max. This is very strange. Wonder if it has something to do with me having a little, yes, dude, of course. Colds will definitely do that. Well, running, no, yeah. Oh, dude, you gotta be careful. Okay, I'm not speaking from a place of inexperience here. I literally did start a course, and a good portion of the course on personal fitness training many years ago. And I only had to drop that due to taking care of family. That's the only reason why I stopped there. And a part of the course, of course, has to do with oxygen intake and, blah, 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 and all the different workouts, all the heart rate zones. And yeah, when you're sick, buddy, like it's good to get exercise, move, get the lymph nodes and everything else draining and all that jazz. That's fantastic. But your body is also trying to get over a cold. So without getting into the meat of it, yes, it will impact your heart rate. It will. If you're one trying to lose weight, like if you're in perfect athletic shape, there's a difference, right? But without getting too deep into it, and I am not a certified trainer, yes, is all I can say. It does have something to do with your cold. And read chat, please. Yes, Lazza. It takes me a second. But yeah, no. Be kind to yourself. Make sure you're downing a lot of water too. If you're gonna be working out and sick, so much water, please. Since I know people here will appreciate this news, it seems someone stole 15 tons of gummy bear in a trailer. What? I know people here will appreciate this news. It seems someone stole 15 tons of gummy bears in a trailer at a North German truck stop. The first question I have: what kind of gummy bears? I hope they were just good old gummy bears. And then my second question is, how are there 15 tons of gummy bears in a trailer? Like, is it all liquefied? Like, how do you fit 15 tons? I'm sorry. Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah, making the golds. Seriously, this is ridiculous. 78 per 5 wool. Oh, there's a link right there in chat. Nice. I gotta click on this. This is ridiculous. Translate to English. Sorry, German to English. Tuesday. It's a semi-trailer. A semi-trailer was stolen from the premises of a truck stop. 41-year-old driver parked the semi-trailer approximately 7. Upon returning, he discovered the trailer had been stolen. So the trailer was stolen. So it's a semi-truck, or semi-truck, however you want to say it. Oh, okay. It was loaded with approximately 15 tons of confectionery. The damage is currently estimated at 250,000 euros. A search for the stolen vehicle has been launched. Oh my gosh. Oh, could you imagine being that driver just to find your freaking semi-trailer stolen with goods that are not your own? Ooh, yeah, that's called insurance. Darn, that sucks. Also, seriously, that's a lot of gummy bears. It says confectionery. We're gonna assume that's gummy bears. Yeah, it's all good. The translation was good enough. Okay, so where am I at today? Woke up, high energy, slept great. I literally rolled off the couch. Well, not rolled. I got off the couch. And as soon as I woke up, because I was so warm on the couch when I passed out last night at entirely too early, like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I was so warm by the time I decided to try sleeping on this last night that I came into the garage and it wasn't freezing yet. It was still early enough in the evening, right? So it wasn't like, so I came down and I was so warm, like I didn't really feel cold. But when I woke up, the barest, like the tiniest part of my foot was sticking out. And I was like, oh, this is freezing. And then immediately had to go pee. So that was fun. Pitch black. I navigated through the pitch black of the obstacle course behind the curtains here, and just ran up the stairs. I'm like, that's one way to start your day. Wake up cold, stiff breeze, right? Like, gotta pee. Okay, we're awake now. There's no rolling over. There's just like, you gotta go, and you gotta go up the stairs, and you gotta go around the corner through 3 doors, 3 doors, and then you can do your business. So yeah, it was a great sleep. I don't know how you're feeling, Tixie, but I hope you got your rest. All right, so now all that said, how are you guys? Happy Wednesday. Let's see. I got a bunch of rest experience. I think it's gonna be a little. I think I'm just gonna dungeon it. Just go by feel today. Oh, Vizarian. Oh, you just miss it all. Great. If he were to, oh, look at that. Instant invite. I am great. I am really good. Like, even Hubbard said he came into the garage. He thought maybe I was streaming earlier because I wasn't sleeping upstairs, like on the chaise. And I didn't hear him. Normally I can hear the garage door, like, instant, like, no problem. I didn't wake up. I was so dead to the world. Normally, if I'm upstairs and sleeping on the chaise, / couch, I hear someone before they even come in. So it's like it's not deep recuperative sleep. Maybe this is a one-off. Maybe it's a one-off, but today is a win. Today is a win for energy. Got a lot of stuff done earlier in the day. And yeah, we'll see how what tomorrow brings. So, Princess Positive Panties in the house. Let's play some WoW. Where are these guys headed? 68. Oh, we're doing time again. Yes, that's a lot of experience. Are they already all there? Let me see. So how are you, Vizarian? Also, Vizarian, and for those who are just tuning in right now, 07's up to to Damn Campers. Please welcome them as the newest member of the mod team for the channel. Again, this is like off the side of the desk stuff, so I am full of gratitude. Thank you in advance for slapping that ban hammer or pinning a message or whatever it is that you're able to lend your time and energy for. I appreciate it a lot. And if you're busy, you're busy. It's all good. Same thing with everyone else that's a mod. Appreciate you. I'm expanding the mod team. Slowly but surely. How are you? I do have one thing to ask, and this is purely for chat. Okay. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to mention this one last time. So there is an issue on Kick where people's subscriptions are not renewing properly. They're not. This is not a Raffy messed up. This is not a you haven't been online. This is a literal issue on their end that they're trying to figure out. So I went from 35 subs a month to 19. Okay? That's whatever. My goal here is to increase recurring, so monthly subscriptions, and also let people know that no fault of their own, and I've confirmed this with a mod I was on the phone with, they're like, I've been subscribed to you this entire time, why didn't it renew, right? So my goal is to build this back up. Despite the bug and whatnot, I'm not sure how to put this into words on stream. What I want to do is say, here's how many subscribers we have per month, and have a goal for that, but just really light. You know, there's a lot of text. You can see like I'm scrambling here to try to figure things out, but having a recurring sub goal between Twitch and Kick and whatnot, like I'd like to get that back. And it's only when people come into chat and they realize they don't have their sub badge, like, what happened? I'm like, that wasn't me or your bank. That was a Kick thing. Satanic Minion, good morning, afternoon, good evening. Okay, sorry. Everyone's everywhere. Okay. So you know what? Let's be good guy Greg or good girl Sally here, and or good girl Georgina, and head over to, oh my gosh, I sold too many things. Hang on. I am going to port myself and go help summon. Running portals.
Be careful.
There we go. Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do at that point, right? It's not like if it's gonna have to be fixed by individuals, unfortunately, resubscribing to the channel, and a lot of people, and naturally, just like you trust your Netflix, Amazon, whatever it is, your monthlies, your, death by 1,000 paper cuts to come out, they don't notice it until they've come back to the stream and they're missing the icon, and that's totally fine, right? Like when we go live on Eve, we're gonna see that, hey, I thought I was subscribed or following. Same deal. Shatra, no, we want Old Hillsbrad, so we want Stormwind. I'm in Stormwind. Want the other one. No, not Theramore. There we go. So there you go. Anyway, just looking for any opinions or ideas on that. That'd be cool. Otherwise, let's get with gaming. Hopefully everyone else got amazeballs sleep like I did. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. I know, I haven't even dipped into the news fully. I'm just, nope, I did not look at the news. Said to heck with that. Well, I did for 2 minutes. I lied. I did for 2 minutes. And I went, oh, okay. Alt F4 that YouTube freaking window. We're not doing that. We're gonna just play, we're gonna say hi and, you know, play some games and keep things positive. Remember, things could always be worse. Absolutely. So take today as a win. We're above ground. Hug your loved ones. Or send a text to that friend you haven't talked to in a while. Every day's a win. Hey, Rofello's online! I love it. Sup? Late start, but here. Welcome, Rofello. Oh, now she responds. I have guild in another tab. Didn't look. Are you a scary little snow cone? No, actually it's much warmer today in here. Like, I've got the heater. It's set to 23 centigrade, which is way lower than it normally is. Normally it's pumping out 30 degrees constantly. And then it'll turn off once it's hit the an ambient temperature. Aw. Sorry. Habit I grew from hiding, from trying to hide guild chat on stream. Here, let me, remove window. There we go. Test. There we go. All one tab now. Scary little snow cone. No, but we have been getting sleet. Where is the... I need the... flight path. That's the word. Let's get that flight path. Where's the good... There he is. Show me where I can fly. Gadgetzan. You know what? Wouldn't hurt to check out Gadgetzan. I've been inspired to check the Gadgetzan auction house. So for those who don't know, Gadgetzan... Okay, so in the classic era, you have Horde and Alliance. Horde, I should say, not Horde. Horde and Alliance. And they're very much enemies. Until later on in the story, you know, enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of deal. But there are these auction houses that are shared between the two factions, and they're in a couple locations. One is in Stranglethorn Vale, Booty Bay in specific, I believe. It's been a while. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's also one in Gadgetzan, and so you have certain things that are found in different parts of the world of Warcraft that are easier to obtain if you're one faction or another. So having that neutral AH is actually kind of nice if you know what to hunt for. It's an online comic. Oh, about the little snow cone? Oh, right, that's right, and the Cooking Master. That's right, Laza, you're right. Oh yeah, if you want to throw the link in, by all means, go hard. Go hard. Right now, this is a group for, for Caverns of Time, for Old Hillsbrad. And I'm gonna, if you haven't figured it out already, I'm gonna warn you now, if you're just tuning in for the first time, or it's been a minute, I'm sitting on a boatload of rested XP, and my goal is to hit 70 for end of week. We're Wednesday right now, 67. We'll get there. However, running dungeons right now, like back to back to back, no matter which ones they are, makes a lot of sense with rested experience because the XP is so nuts. Like, even if there's wipes during the groups, the XP is absolutely worth it. The XP per hour is worth it. So it may be quote-unquote boring for some people to watch, like the same few dungeons run back to back, but that's part of the process of grinding. I'm just giving you the info now. Also, speaking of comic series, there used to be some real... I have been out of the webcomic sphere for too many years. What's the hotness nowadays? are there like, I'm looking for like fantasy / D&D type. I can see the comics in my head, like visually. I remember very clearly, I can't remember the names of them, but there was some like ongoing like 10+ year webcomics for like D&D, high fantasy, stuff that's like also having to do with like Sword Art Online-esque scenarios where they're inside the game and they're trapped. Alchemy supplies. Hey, hello there.
What you need.
May as well just check everyone. Let's see. I'm just gonna take every single one of these.
Keep it real.
Okay, one of those is on a spawn, I guess. So I don't
Be
know.
good.
Without having the legend available of like what to buy, I'm just gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy it. It's okay. You got any? Oh, soul pouch? Sure. Okay, let's try a couple of those. Superior armorer. I'm just gonna buy stuff. It's okay.
Potential.
What you got? What you got here? Nope.
Have a good one.
Where is everyone else? Theramore. Okay, people. Stormwind. Okay, people. They're slowly.
Yeah, what do you want?
The group is slowly getting together.
Keep it real.
And then if I check him
Best
again, now that
deals
recipe
anywhere.
is gone. So that. There's a good amount of recipes. Restart. There are recipes that spawn on NPCs, and
Have a good one.
they are on a timer, and people are willing to pay some good cash if it's the right one. There you go. So we really couldn't tell you, bud. Okay there, buddy. Pitter patter, let's get at her. I'm practicing my I see, I picked up on your vibe. I'm practicing my Canadian-isms, eh? Before I come visit your country there. Okay, well, I know that you are going to be visiting a certain part of the country that is more bilingual. So that said, the only 3 things you need to know is bonjour. 1. Où est la bibliothèque? No, I'm just kidding. Bonjour, merci, and où est la toilette? That's about all you're gonna need. Everyone else, you're gonna be in bilingual land. You don't have to worry about the. Well, if you go into Ontario, the further west you go from Eastern Canada, Ontario is the Eastern Canada is definitely the more stereotypical Canadian accents, like the aboot and the accents that I can't do like on command because I'm Canadian. Yeah. No. I can't do the Eastern ones. I could try, but the only one I can do is French. So for you, your bud is gonna fly just fine. Hey there, buddy. Like no one would blink an eye if you call them bud. Thanks, bud. Like no one would blink an eye. You'll integrate just fine. Alright. I didn't check the AAH, but now one of the party members is looking for someone to assist with summoning, so I'm gonna go there right now. Yeah, see the other people are flying in. Yeah, there we go. See? I was gonna check out the AAH, but well, that's okay. And thank you for that link, Poisonous. I'm gonna copy that right now. I'm not trying to give you crap, Lassa. I'm just.
I
I
wholeheartedly
want you to
intend
feel
to order
better.
food in a shoresy kind of way. Maybe easy on the insults. At least once.
At least once. Fuck you, Shorzy. Yeah, that doesn't matter where you are. That's funny. Pitter patter, let's get at her. We get it. Just don't go talking crap about Celine Dion if you visit Canada, or William Shatner. You're welcome. And there's only one other thing that you can't do, but I have to DM you about that. If you go to Montreal, enjoy the vibe. If you can go to Montreal, get the poutine. Oh my god, get poutine, ketchup chips, your double from Tim Hortons, and check out some shows in Montreal if you can. Laz, yeah, definitely go full on Kilkenny. Absolutely. Because we make fun of ourselves. Even if it's a show that's making fun about Canadians. Whatever. Will you start swearing in French if we do that? Do what in particular? Because there was that whole ASMR thing on stream. That a couple... Well, one person was very... Stop it! But, the replacement for, like, on the Wheel of Lulz, the replacement for, the command, like, issuing a command is speaking in French. Or sorry, not speaking in French, but doing the French, like really leaning into Canadian French. No. You're talking about like any isms, like Canadian isms? No, go hard. My alt is Raf Aboot It. And in fact, one of the mods from like a million years ago, Mukin, he went ahead and created a character called Raf Aboot It on Eve just to troll me. So no, you're not gonna get any of that. No, you're not gonna get any grief. There we go. Is that all of us? 1, 2, 3. I still don't know where this question mark is to turn in. It's somewhere along the way. Like, it's supposed to be here, but it's not. Hello, Horde. Take me to the Master's Lair. Okay, there's enough people there to do the summons. We've done a few of them, so we're good. Now, do we remember where... Now, do I remember where Old Hillsbrad is? Let's see. Some of my coworkers found it funny that when you started to swear in French, you were actually mad. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't realize your coworkers were listening in, but hey, hi. Happy to teach you how to, basically, French Canadian, specifically, okay? French Canadian swear. I'm not talking about Parisian. This is very different. Very different. French Canadian swearing. Aw. Why did they create a raid? Why are we raiding this? In the party leader can't figure it out. It's fine. French Canadian swearing comes from a different place in history. Why we swear the way we do in French Canadian has to do with France and no longer want to be a part of that whole thing, and religion. Okay? Parisian French or European French swearing is similar in a couple ways, but very different in others. And like if you listen to Amy, like Amy and I, because Amy she thinks in French. Like Amethyst, she thinks in French. And they have a thing too. Like, there is a thing between Parisians and, like, Quebecers. Where they're like, bonjour, I can say to someone in Paris, like, oh, your French is okay. I'm like, screw you. I was in bilingual school. Bonjour is bonjour, but no, it's not bonjour. It's different. You got to purse your lips. Like I've said before, they got to purse their lips. But anyway, so Amy's French is different. Like, I can pick up her accent differently when she speaks it, and likewise, she knows as soon as I start launching into French Canadian swearing, she's like, ah, yes, you people. As a joke, not a bad thing. Why are we in a raid group? I don't understand. Are we in a raid? Are people getting ganked? I'm gonna go back. I wish there's a way to fly back up. Because they're not saying anything about getting ganked. Some tomfoolery going on. Oh, okay. Now we have someone that left the raid group. Okay. I'm just looking at my map here. What's going on? We got some people here, some people not. Casca! Things I want to say. Casca, fuck. Also, F-O-Q-U-E. Fuck. Is a seal. Casca fuck? Yep. What is seal? Is literally the translation. But you have to put more an O than a U on that. Okay, well. Party's doing its own thing. Let's get... They're on the way. I guess I had to gank a few people. So I'm just kind of hanging around waiting for everyone to show up. Hello, Time Watch Dragon. And yeah, Amy's cool people, man. They're all cool people, but I mean, like, girlfriend and girlfriend? Yeah. Pfft. 2 peas in a pod. Alright, there's... Oh, they gotta do the follow... follow the custodian of time. And no, you cannot slash follow NPCs. Just gonna hug this guy. But we can follow each other, so. Let's do a little follow train here. See, this is what this reminds me more of like Final Fantasy 14 community stuff. Like in FF14, if you haven't run a dungeon before, or you have tank anxiety, heal anxiety, like you don't know like how to do things, you just say it up front and people are really chill with it, right? Whereas, say, I've noticed in WoW, there's less patience for that kind of stuff. Right? It's like, hey, I have to do this prerequisite. Everyone's like, no problem. You need a hand? Here, have some free stuff. You know? Oh, it's your first time? Okay, we'll teach you. Like, totally different vibes altogether.
I think my favorite scene from Letterkenny is when Noah Dyke and Nita Dyke are looking for their daughters, Charity Dyke and Chastity Dyke.
I don't think I've seen that scene. Good. You pick up that flight path. What a nice fella. And I'm looking at local chat here. A local party chat. Whenever y'all are done with the pre-quest, head on in whenever. Yep. I've done it. Just being an emotional support mage on follow. I hated this darn custodian. I'm typing it. Custodian of time. Crap. Walk. So there's like a 3 out. There's 3 of us. 2 of us following this poor guy. I'll say, what else can we say? Good news, you can sit at the circle and still complete it. Shut up! No way! Oh, apparently you can just, like, sit back, so, okay. Oh, they changed it. Okay, so apparently, yeah, someone was asking about this yesterday. I can't remember who. Off the top of my head, they're asking if there was, something was fixed. If they fixed... No, that was Hillsbrad. Never mind. Not this part itself. Us moving around like this is RP now. Old school, best school. Eno, how are you? Bruh, it's 2026. Who can't tank in 2026? Also, bonsoir. Bonjour, monsieur. Comment ça va? No, we are not lost. It's an escort quest, so Caverns of Time. I won't go too deep, like, too nerdy on my lore, but when you first hit Caverns of Time, it's kind of a big deal. It is a big deal. You're introduced to the idea of time walking and timelines and all that, right? So we're not lost. You have to do this little tour. They give you a tour. And you have to complete this dumb quest. It's for good reason. There's multiple timelines that you can... There's multiple zones, different places that you can walk into, that are pivotal points of time in the world of Warcraft, in Azeroth. So the Custodian of Time, you gotta follow them around, blah, blah, blah. But now, apparently, since old school days, a tiny quality of life change to the classic experience is that you don't have to follow them. You can just hang out where they gave you the quest. And that's what the party's talking about here. Old school, best school, LOL. Before, you could not get that far from... Yeah, and before, you actually had to stay on the custodian. Even though you knew where they were going, like, if you... Like, you could fail the quest at here, and you'd have to do the walk all over again. Like, you had to, like, stick on her butt, or else you failed. Yay! Good for you! Woo-woo! Look at them go. So this one, I think it's a Black Morass and Hillsbrad. I think there's a third actually, but I'm not sure. I think it's Morass and Hillsbrad, to be honest. Bad old times, yeah, exactly. So it is like I said, it's still the same game state overall, but with just a few QOL changes. Welcome to Raffaello. Sent him an invite later yesterday. Alright, there we go. Yes, Mount Hygel. God, whoa, I have not thought about that in a hot minute. Pardon me. It was a hiccup, not a burp. Don't know why I'm hiccuping. Come on, druid boy! Literally. Aw. How dare you be faster than my 60% speed mount? Bye! Now he's gonna mount up. Are you gonna mount up? You're gonna mount up? Yeah, there you go. Archimon, there you go. See, See, it's been a while. Alright, let's do this again. Let's talk to this guy. Give me the incendiary bomb. So this is actually the beginning of Thrall's story. Well, not the beginning, but a fairly early part of the story for Thrall, who becomes the ward chief for all of the Horde. He was being raised more or less and imprisoned by the Alliance, but by humans. And so part of this is breaking him out of that situation. He's still just a young old orc. He's just an orc. He's got some street cred with his bloodline and some other stories. However, this is kind of the beginning. He never jumped yours. What sword? I gotta look that up. So so for TBC, didn't do BT, didn't have a chance to do Black Temple because of like the raid times or whatever. So really looking forward to that. Karazhan as well, of course. Did that a few times, but like over in Wrath when the next expansion came out. So never experienced it like during this its own expansion when it was released. So really looking forward to that. But the story, like what happens at the end of Cataclysm, I don't recall. Because I didn't finish Cataclysm. Same thing with the Archimon, sorry. I don't have that core memory coming up just yet. So the drops and whatnot, they're kind of blurry. Again, it's been a few years, so. But I know there was a few tricky drops. And those are the ones that come to mind. Okay, are we all here? Alright, there we go. Like, I was getting close to the end of Kata, and then whatever happened, I can't remember, it's a million years ago. But I was really, like, super excited for Kata, because it was a huge story, right? It's a huge thing that occurs. Like, the whole world is sundered, everything changes. Because of one badass dragon with issues. With mommy issues, right? So... It was a huge pivotal point, and I think I'm starting to think that Kata was kind of the catalyst for potentially for people leaving WoW, perhaps. You know what I mean? Not leaving, but like, you know, game hopping and then coming back to it later on. Welcome! We got another person added to the guild. Kata was when you quit. Like, I wasn't mad at it or anything. It's just. That's where it lost me. No fault of their own, I don't think. It was just, I don't know what game came out. Maybe Eve got onto my radar, right? Or ESO, or you know, pick a game, right? Or maybe it was PUBG year. I don't know. But Kata seems to be a reoccurring theme so far. Maybe like 4 or 5 of us here on stream have commented on that now. Yeah, Rafael, yeah, for me it was because the removal of the talents. Hey Hexton, how are you? Happy Hump Day, how are you? What's going on? Alright, now for anyone that's looking to play with us, like the same group, so it's a mishmash of Riff Raff Army and the Unbound community, looking to play with us over on retail, like Hubbers is on retail like full time, And I do play retail a little bit as well, just not on stream. I've been pretty drained recently, so I haven't been playing much. But now I'm getting into retail, into the actual story mode. Hang on. Oops. There you go. Sorry, I didn't make enough water. What's going on with my summon water? Bruh. Hang on one sec. Anyway, if you feel like joining us over on retail, please let me know. Hexen Beast, she is the one that's handling, she's the guild lead over on the retail side of things. So same crew, people bouncing back and forth between retail and, classic. And we have a group chat going and all that jazz, so it doesn't matter where you're at, you're all good. Someone's calling me a dealer in chat. I don't know why. Is everyone AFK? Did everyone die? No, they just gone up ahead. We're handling it. So we got this, the group is split up. The Druid is doing what he can over on his end. If we run where they are, we're gonna train the entire area. So we gotta kill this stuff. I'll take a look at what you said about Lich King, 'cause I'm really interested about that as well. Like the last time I was like mega quote unquote hardcore about it. Alt 4, sorry, I should be using that. Was ICC. Like, having finished Lich King, I was like, I am happy now. I was happy, and then Cataclysm, like, ooh, okay, now we get to, learn about the dragon flight and all this stuff. And then, yeah, I kind of fell off of there. Not out of, like, angst or anything, I just don't remember what happened. Maybe, life. Okay, to be honest, beating Lich King sort of complete the story that started in Warcraft. Yeah, right? Holy crap, it's so true. Also, 2 guilds I was in fell apart one after. Oh, and you were burnt out. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. 100%. 100% understand that. $100% understand that. Oh, now that I've gained another level, this feels so much better. Holy crap. More things will land, right? Oh, people getting feared. That's no good. Let's try over here. I forgot about the scatter shot. No, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna pull the zone. Okay. Shit, where did I bind it? I rebound it. Where is it? Where's my pet? Where's my pet? Shit. Ah, fuck. Yeah, alright, that was an overpull. The only real downside to this one in particular is, death counter. Where is this? Which way is this guy going? Okay. Oh, they can res. Okay, good. The only real downside, what I noticed in this this COT instance is the range. There's far more range that pullers / tanks need to LOS. And it usually takes one wipe. Once there's a wipe, then it's like, oh, okay, alright, this is how I need to tank or how I need to pull. Not myself, but the others. We got a runner! I wish I could show you, chat. Nullified that. Yeah, Wrath was like my crack. Like ICC 25 man heroic, whatever the hell, like tree healer, marksman, hunter. But finally beating Arthas, man, that was Wrath. Like that was the cherry on the cake. That felt good. You know what I mean? That felt real good. Yeah, target or focus. I do. I haven't implemented it though yet. Usually it'll just show. It's supposed to just show, like, when we're in combat. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I could be doing it wrong. Like, if you're talking about target's target. I just kind of use my eyeballs on that one, but... Perhaps I should look into it! Just slash focus? Oh, right, fuck, I forgot. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. That's not doing it. There we go. Where is our buddy? That's the hunter, chamois, druid, tank. I forgot about that, actually. And then you go focus, and then target focus. Okay, so hang on. Ready? Nope, says the druid. Okay, I messed around with my bars earlier, or yesterday, so let's take a look. Thank you for that. I thought I did. But, gotta admit when you're wrong. Alright, so. This can go here. I don't have a mana table. Yes, thank you, freezing trap. Yes. Freezing trap with my blizz would be epic. Atop of, I'll just say that. Or I can frost trap on the pool. Epic. So whenever. You need to line of sight pull. So the freezing trap does slow them down, right? So you stack that with Blizzard, when my Blizzard is an advanced Blizzard, so it has a higher AoE, and also has a chance to freeze them in space, like in the space that they're walking, right? So it's really nice if a hunter is able to double down on that with us. Mages, anyway. I'm gonna have to edit where this is, though, but just after this fight, not yet. Not this second. Hang on. I don't like to use an AoE on only 2, but with the makeup of where the mobs spawn, if they have high enough health, I might have to. Spellbreaker! Okay. Escape. I need to move this. Ah, no, the focus! How do I... How did I figure that out? Yeah, there's a macro. Yeah. That's right. That is notepad. Macro / focus. Thank you. I'll have to look at that when we're in a little bit of downtime here. And that person's gonna die. There's no reason for the death. Should not have happened. That's okay. B-res for the win. Yep. And that's on me for not ice blocking. That's on me. Also macro / target focus. Ah, right. / target focus. Usually what I'll do is I tab like a maniac, or use my F keys just to take a look. Like, it's really easy for me to be like, oh, or target the NPC, and there's ways. I think honestly it's a habit from another MMORPG that I'm sucking on that one. We will get there. I do. I whipped it out. I whipped it out for the last fight to freeze, but it was too late. We wiped. There's a few things I actually want to do on this character. One, I need to sort out my buttons. Going from like 1 through 4, basically 5 if necessary. 5 is a little bit of a stretch if it's like Alt 5. So the first line is, the bottom line is 1 through 5 or 1 through 6, whatever. And then the second line is Alt 1 through 5. And then the third line, I don't have anything bound to that yet. This is just it's a band-aid for right now until I test out binding the keys to like Q, R, like everything in like one little spot. One little left-handed baby hand spot. So that, yeah, there's definitely improvements to be made, including that focus one. Yeah, and shift 1, 2, 3. I just have to take the time to do that. And then reprogram the brain. Cause it's funny, like we mentioned it, I think I mentioned it the other day. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, but the muscle memory, like 5 for Frost Nova. I don't know why, but because I used Frost Nova for so many years, with it sitting on 5, if it's not on 5, I mash the wrong buttons, man. Like, you can retrain yourself, sure. No problem, right? Buddy, seriously, stay alive. There you go. Anyway, I digress. Like, this is not efficient at all. Like, I should be pulling out the pet, throwing control 5 down on here. And there we go. It's a little bit better. And he needs to be aggressing. Silly. Should be... Where's my assisting button? See, yeah, I bet I'm working on my pet windows too. Pet bar. Sure, put up there. Save. You see? You still remember! That's my point! Don't try to change it, Raph. Well, it's kind of like going, like... Not kind of, but... I kind of compare it to... Maybe chat, let me know. It's kind of like playing with a controller, right? Playing a game... Halo, just picking a random game, okay? Something that's very controller-esque. Or what... Don't matter. I don't need qualifiers on this. You're used to a controller. Or getting used to a controller. And you're like, you know what? Let's try inverted. And then you get used to that for a little bit. And you're like, this is insane. Or maybe not, right? And you go back and forth. You confuse your brain. Up is down, down is up. Come on. 18, no 16. See? Shift F. You see, yeah, I want to get those binds. Like what you're talking about. That everything in one little spot. Absolutely. I think that'd be beneficial, especially now that, you know, I'm older and I realize I'm not like my old self, my younger self. I must admit that my hands are only so big. Work with it, not against it, right? I don't know why. Dude, okay, if you're gonna... you're killing us over here. I shouldn't speak. I shouldn't speak. I shouldn't speak. Thank you for the nice heal. And there's no reason for me to be clicking on ice block. It should be an instant hotkeyed item. There you go. Yeah, if you're getting a hit, run to the tank. Absolutely. This, I was about to die, like in 2 shots here, so I just ice blocked. But no, what was going on there is that the tank was pulled another. Okay, so we had a frost trap, and I had already started with blizzard because he had pulled here, and then he I'm not bitching at the tank, but the tank went ahead and pulled a mob that was up over there, and it was a ranged mob. So it's like, okay, our AoEs are completely ineffective, and then he gets out of range of the tree. So the tree is panic healing, and then he brings it back this way. All good. I mean, I could be polying too, but I mean, when we've got 3 people AoEing, it's like, come on. We don't need to coordinate that bad. You know what was fun? Scarlet Monastery. There's a Freudian slip. Scarlet Monastery. That was fun. That's where you actually have to go on like rotation and be like, okay. You know what I mean? Now, I like to keep this pet on reserve, like in case stuff happens, but it does add a lot of DPS, you know, and I try to keep it available for emergency Frost Novas. So for those who don't know, the mages, we do have a pet. It is a summonable pet. Summonable? That's a word. But it's for a limited time, right? And it has a few 2 abilities. One, it's a general attack, which is Water Bolt, which is this icon indicates it'll just do it automatically. And then it has a freeze, which is like a Frost Nova. So I like to hold on to that as in case stuff happens and I need to swap it out. or sorry, I need to swap in more Frost Nova, then I whip it out because there is a timer. It's a 3-minute timer, but a lot can happen in 3 minutes. So I'm trying to, I want to summon him more often because it's good DPS over time. And Druid is solid. Yeah, the Druid's great. The Druid's freaking solid. And yes, I should have spelled. However, you know, I'm also multitasking. If we're looking for perfection, oh, buddy. You want to see sweaty? Oh, sweaty mode will be like not paying attention to anything else but the actual grind.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
And also, I'm not the only one that has an interrupt.
That's still in charge.
But yeah, it's definitely in my realm here. See? Oh, look at that Frost Nova back to back. That leaves 2, and one's a rifleman, so I'll take down the sentry. I know you're bitching, it's all good. If I didn't like the bitching, I'd let you know. Don't worry about it. We're past that, we're cool. I just need you to understand. I just need people to understand that, like, multitasking. Some things are gonna suffer. And as I get more and more stuck in, like, as soon as I hit 70 and then, like, finalize all my buttons, it'll be less thought and more just reactionary. Mana quick. Guys, I feel so good. It was such a good sleep. Accidental pass out, don't get me wrong, but
Get these flames out before they spread to the rest
I can't believe I slept so deeply.
Hurry, Dan, into it permanently.
So this guy does a whirling dervish for any Diablo players, if anyone remembers that.
Time to bleed.
Back off. Tank needs to back off pretty soon here.
Run, you blasted coward.
And of course, he's immune to Frost Nova and all that. Yeah, there's a little whirlwind. I call it whirling dervish because of like Diablo. Isn't it Diablo 2? Is it D2 where the warriors had a whirling dervish? I feel like that's the case. Oh yeah. No, absolutely. No, like, absolutely.
Go free.
Sure, I'll take the boots if no one else wants it. Uther's ceremonial plate boots, war boots, huge. Hey, Pally! I hope that's an upgrade for them. It's the barb, that's what I'm thinking of, the barb, yeah. How dare I forget? It's been too long. Barb. Ooh! And by the way, chat, I'm not sure if Zarian's listening. I know because he's been interested, but by the way, I have found out. I have literally found. I know, cooking, right?
Dan Kemper says Priest is now ready for Outlands, even if they don't have the levels. Enchant is now 300 on them.
Nice! Good for you! Freaking A. Yeah, as soon as 70 is hit, any time spent like in here, or sorry, in game is gonna be definitely gearing up, keying up, so to speak, getting ready and all that jazz, but also taking care of all the herbalism and whatnot that I need to catch up on. Flask mastery for the win! Oh yeah, so I found it's an older camera, but I found an extra camera. Like that I used to use while streaming. It was packed away. It's an older one, but doesn't matter as long as it works and it's not the phone camera. That's all I care about, right? That was unnecessary. There we go. Okay. So I still have that arm, that really flexible but heavy-duty arm attached to the desk, like a cable of sorts, that can hold a phone. But it can also hold a camera. So, going back to what I was mentioning last week or earlier this week, I can't remember, tie-dye in the brain.
Dan Kemper says not nice level 270 to 300 cost me 350 G and I
Jesus.
might recoup 250 gold in mats if they all sell.
Yeah, but once it's done though. It's not like a sunk cost fallacy, right? Like it's once it's done, you're good. And as I was saying, so I do have this this arm that I was using to hold the phone. Here, we'll have one of these. There you go. What's I trying to say? Yeah, I found another camera. I tested it and it works. And we'll have a proper camera for any time we do any figurine painting here on stream. Like anytime I'm feeling artistic, you know, for painting like D&D or Warhammer stuff, all that kind of stuff. I think I got a proper camera for it now. I have to test it. I have to see if it can zoom in and do all the things that I need it to do. But it looks quite possible. Painting cam. Ah, good old fear. Yes, yes, just what we love. Yes, yes. God damn it! I'm telling you, man. Gotta learn to take care of loss. There's nothing Apollo's gonna
Bizarian
do
says,
here.
I remember you have a dragon to be painted and
That's
D's
right.
nuts as well.
No,
Carper.
not the nuts, no. And another figurine, but it's a more like a fantasy figurine. Because yeah, Warhammer 40K is a little expensive. Look, and they fucking leave the party. Wow. God damn it. It's not a hard pull. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just LOS. That's all it is. And did they leave with the after they got hang on. Oh yeah. All right. So the pally got the drop. We wiped and then the pally left. Fuck. But yes, so there's a dragon, there's a few other things to be painted. So I gotta play around with that. That's the thing I wanted to mention today. Actually, I wanted to set up today and give a little preview.
Bizarian says
When
is
will you
not
be painting
hard,
some
that's what she
clothes on that
said.
full-size St. Bennett birthday clothes
Yes,
cadet you
you
got
know.
hidden just off camera?
When will we be painting some clothes on that full-size Sam Bennett? Full-size Sam Bennett birthday clothes cutout you got hidden just off camera? Got nothing for Sam Bennett hidden off camera, but I will say while working on this space, I found two. Agua can confirm this. I sent him a picture, couple pictures of this whole rhino, like all of them. Anyway, I did find two masking tapes. I had masking tape, and I had Sam Bennett is the best hockey player in the world, Canadian hockey player in the world. I found that it was stuck to the now carpet that I just put down in the, or whatever you want to call it, shaggy carpet that's really awesome right now. I found it stuck to that. I was like, how's that even
Raph,
possible?
it's the standard loot and run. Fuck the herd. Throw some elbows and knock out some teeth like Sam.
Right? And I found another Sam Bennett like posted or something in the office while I had to redo the office and clean every surface. So I did that. And then underneath a mug in the dishwasher, which I'm slowly repairing, there's issues with the dishwasher. I'm kind of handy. So I've been playing around with trying to get it to work again. And Sam Bennett is on the bottom of a mug and it hasn't unstuck. I'm like, you will be washed off. I can just take it off. But now it's like a matter of principle. He's just everywhere. He's just everywhere. And I also had Failodin. I had a Failodin low-key masking tape thing as well. And I did find more balloons, like Boz, and like I found some balloons from October for my birthday. Yeah, but typical though. Standard loot and run. Oh, things are starting to go a little south. Guess we should blah 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 bail. Can I confirm good buddy? Wait, good buddy. Hey, do you guys remember those like desktop quote-unquote helpers? Or desktop pets? The group is trying to decide what to do, in case you're wondering. They're trying to figure out whether they want to backfill or not. Oh, totally. I'm not. Whatever. But a lot of that could have been avoided. If I were to scroll back and show you the party chat, there's a lot of yakking around about LOS pulling, like pull around the corner, pull around the corner, pull around the corner. I wasn't typing it. Someone else was, like the druid, and someone else was like pull around the corner. It's like, all right, well, teach their own. It's okay. I could have been stronger on certain aspects. That's okay, but the wipes that I saw were. 2 of them were completely preventable. Hey, someone's buying my wool cloth for entirely too much gold. Yes! Oh, absolutely. Like, I'd be happy to trade the guy. Like, hey, is your armor broken? Here's the thing. Coming from, like, no life in Final Fantasy 14 as well, like, community-wise. Like, I'd happily give him gold and be like, here you go. I will port you. I will port you so you can repair. I will do whatever you need, but it's a different pace. Wow. Agua knocks on screen. It looks like you're trying to stream. Would you like help? Yes or no? Kappa face. Clippy vibes. There was Clippy. There was some. But my favorite one, and I'm sure we could find it like in Abandonware or something. Was the sheep. There was this little desktop like sheep.exe. It was the cutest little thing, and then it would get like abducted off your desktop. Like it was like funware basically, like from 2 Cows. Do you guys remember 2 Cows? It's like the GeoCities era, tripod era. That sheep was the best. And he'd yawn, and he was so cute. And then there was Mopey, M-O-P-Y or Moppy. It was a fish that, you know, was a fish tank, right? And you could feed it, and you would get upgrades and like currency and whatnot to like within the little atmosphere that it lived in by printing. So every time you printed jobs, you would gain like 10 cents or whatever towards, not real money, but like to buy pet food. So it's based on printing, on your print jobs. So who printed blank pages? This girl. Yes. Oh, look at this little short stack. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and conjure a bunch of water. Okay, now the party is reworking, like who's gonna mark what's the role. We may need to use CC, okay, before, which is blind running, so. Yeah, Moon is sheep, usually sheep anyway. Old school, yeah, absolutely. Once everyone's here. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. Oh, no, they want us to go. Oh, no, never mind. Rafa. I think people call me Rafa, which is fine because you have to actually read Rafa about it. Rafa, gee whiz, y'all mind going to summon? Actually, never mind. Okay. All right, fine. So there's a little bit of downtime. You know what? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. He's got a faster amount than I do, but I wonder about the horde. The horde. They can get there fast, sure, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be able to summon without getting ganked, so. Widgets, the Herbies of the 2000s computer era! I don't know if you can summon him through that. There's a way? No, there's a... Oh my god. Okay, so he's not summoning. 1, 2, 3. Honor hold, yeah. PvP, Caverns attack. Okay. That's a guild name. My guild was AFK is the name of the guild this guy's in. Widgets. Yeah, there was Bonzo. You mentioned Bonzo. Is it Bonzo or Gonzo? There was one that was like an ape, a purple ape on your desktop. I don't know what's going on with this group leader. I'm just gonna hump him from here. Need me to pick anyone up out of from a town? Can port NP. Just gonna remind him that I can port. And let's not forget, only Ginger when angry says, and let's not forget the adult variant widgets. I don't know what you're talking about. Because who doesn't need a lightly clad individual striding across your monitor as you're presenting the latest Excel numbers for the quarter? Oh no. Tell me that didn't happen. Tell me that didn't happen. Tell me that, one, is that true? Has that happened to someone that you know of? Yeah, exactly. You know someone did it. Just like when the world, quote unquote, was getting used to Zoom calls, right? There's always that someone that messed up and stood up with just their boxers on, you know? Like all business up top and party on the bottom. You know someone did that, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone had a scantily clad desktop buddy. He just walks across their Excel sheet. And like lays down in some kind of pose. Just the idea makes me freaking lose it. Oh my god. You know, I'd rather be caught with a sheep on my desktop than anything else. Let me tell you that. That sheep was awesome. It would climb up your little windows and look down from windows. It was best. Best sheep. No, I don't want to go Durnhold. I have to go this way. This guy's name is Shifty Scent. Yeah. They're asking for a summon, so unfortunately I don't have the higher speed mount yet, but that will come. You know, it would have been faster. Fly to teleport to Theramore. Fly to Gadget Zant. That would be faster than running all the way. You know, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Just because this thing is so slow. Actually, no, I don't need to do it. Hang on. Wait, what? No, they're good. They got 2. Nah, I'm still gonna go. Never mind. Just in case there's gankers. That's what I was doing, right? Yeah. Oops. Fuck. Well, one of the last reads I saw was like Stormwind. I'm like, I can pick you up. I went the wrong way. Oh wait, no, that's the exit. Is it the right way? Where am I? Sorry. Okay, I got it. Okay, we're good. Whew. Quest tracker can go bye-bye. You know what would be really nice? A flight back up. Not just down. Because this is quite cavernous. It takes a minute. Ugh. First world WoW problems. I don't even know where to see it, and then, yeah, I can't even zoom into that. Honestly, they're probably gonna fly right past, like, by the time I get there, but I don't know. I mean, I'm keeping an eye on their health. They seem okay. One's in travel form. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, to be honest. I'm hoping so. Actually, I've been meaning to check out these NPCs. Keepers of the Time. Ooh, you know, I wonder if some of these... Hang on. Design. Oh, you little bitch! You little cockmonger! Fuck! All that, no? Call isn't about natus on the sink. Ho 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 ho. Sorry, pardon my language. that came out naturally. Yeah, a proper instance map would be nice. Actually, it does exist, but I think what's going I think there's an add-on that's messing with my map here, because when I use a different machine, I'm able to zoom in. The map is actually that of the instance. I think it's an add-on that's messing this up, to be frank. Oh, les baguettes, yes. Carlos. There was patterns on there. I wanted to check out those NPCs. Simply for, yeah, and by the way, here's the quest. The Black Morass. There you go. It is there. I'm gonna, you know what? After this party, I'm gonna run my butt right back to the actually right here. Rage in the, yeah, of course, the rogue was here to get.
Hello.
Okay, I just want to buy one of these. Oh no, this is a faction. Oh, Facet of Eternity. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. And they're summoning, and their health is fine. That's good. Nope. What did they say? Bortega says, no, you aren't hearing things. I actually do have the voice of a young orc woman. But you listen here, girl. Time travel does strange things to da body. By the way, it's 250 years. That's a lady. Time travel does strange things. Yeah, portal runes, and also, I would want arcane dust, right? So, arcane dust for, brilliance. Let's see what this guy's got. Provisioner. I'll read after. Hail to you as well. Hey, purified. I can use that. It's better than my current water. Cool. Oh shit. Time to go. Time to go. But yeah, the icon. Yeah, the icons are here, so that's good. I'm going. I'm going. Forgot that they get the swift flight back down. Sorry, got tunnel visioned after ganked. After rogue ganked me. On my way. Shove, how are you? Give me a second, I'm not lost. Fuck. Where's the hoop? God damn. This is painful. This is painful for me. This must be painful for anyone else to watch. Oh, okay. The healer says, had about 3 shots of vodka while waiting. So heals. I got this. Okay, oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, there's the keeper's time. That is hilarious. You just keep doing you, yeah. The healer, have your vodka, whatever. Okay, where the fuck is it? Discord up and running on my end. Yay, just a new friend request. More D's content shall commence. That's awesome. I don't know if this is the right way. I'm lost. Let's see. Did I just do a full circle? Oh my god! Oh, okay. Sorry. Be there when I can. Go ahead. It's the one with a lot of trees. Okay. Okay. I think it's this one. Not the pink stuff above it. Okay. Oh, okay. So the pink one is bad. Tree's good, which makes sense. Hillsbrad, right? What I was looking for was like, which one looks more like Hillsbrad? You sent me a DM? Okay. Once I get with the party and there's a natural downtime, I'll tab over to Discord.
Bazurian says, yeep, as I said in the last stream, you can't read a map, Carper.
The map doesn't say it. The map, no, you're absolutely wrong on this. The map doesn't say which one's which. What do you mean it had to be 65? Oh my god. You must have, no, I did this already. I did this quest. We did this quest yesterday. I ran into this bug. I ran into this yesterday. Giving me a bug message. Says I need to be 65. Plus done the timekeeper walk. Done it already. Trying another route. That's the Hyjal raid? Apparently that was Hyjal. Too many trees. On my way. I don't know. I haven't done the Hygel raid. Or at least not in like a million years. Okay, so the other tree one. That's gotta be it. That's lighter trees. There's more polygons in these trees than there are in those trees, so that... No. No, not that... Yeah, that's right. I forgot. And I got dismounted when I got closer to that. I just forgot to remount. Oops. Is there open PvP going on here? Okay, not the pink stuff. Oh my god. I'm gonna get kicked from this party, I swear to god. I need to learn this shit. It's been way too long. Not the pink stuff. That's the thing, is I wish I could zoom out more so I could see. This is a me problem. It says not pink, but there's trees here too.
You're not lost, you're geographically challenged.
See, that's not it. No. It says trees, but that's not it. Never felt so dumb. Gonna do it anyway. You know why? Because I'm stubborn. I want to see what it says. Not the pink one. Okay. Well, I went into the pink one. Now where am I? Dude, this was the right one. The pink one was right. Oh, okay. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Qu'est-ce que fuck is going on? Yeah, at this point I'm learning. Yeah, try it. See, thank you. I like to break things and try all the things. There's only one way to learn. Well, personally, I'm a doer. You can tell me all day, everything, all day. But until I do it once or thrice, it's not gonna matter. There we go, and now we'll trigger this. Turns out wood plus pink was the right one.
Bazarian says, yo, you are literally Bilbo Baggins. You need to be careful when leaving your house. Your feet will take somewhere else.
Well, actually, you know what I should bring downstairs? I'm gonna bring down the boot. The boot from when I fractured the fibula? Fibula. Other wood one. That was Hygel. Da boot, yes! Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone remembers, but a couple years ago, a year ago, I don't even remember anymore, but I had fractured my fibula and I needed the boot. I needed a cast. And everyone that was subscribing during that period, I put in, like every sub, I put everyone's name on it with my Crayola markers. It was great. I still have it. But it's sitting in like an obscure spot in the living room. Like we don't have enough like storage, so I'm gonna bring it down here. No, it's actually in the bedroom. No, living room. It's in the living room. Like tucked away in a corner somewhere, so I'm gonna bring it downstairs. It's a memory. It's a nice, lovely memory. Yeah, Canuck. A boot, a boot. I'm the last one to the fucking party. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay. Oh, these fucks respawned. See, yeah, normally the map should show you the instance itself. Okay. Wait. Where is everyone? Maybe I could... No! Repops.
I told my map I was lost. It said sounds like a you problem.
Are these all elites? Yeah, they are. You know what? You know what time it is? Hang on. Let's I'm seeing, okay, so what I'm seeing in chat right now is rep with Keepers of Time is increased, and I'm looking at the mana pools and what's going on in the party, so I may have to train this to them. Baby train. train may be necessary to get to Yaz. Oh, this is gonna hurt like a bitch. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna double this up. No, invisibility is not in TBC. Not in this TBC anyway. This is gonna suck real hard. I didn't even make it that I couldn't. Fuck. Oh, they tried. I tried. No. Tried. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Yeah, they can see and res me now. Get that mage. No, we got one. Oh, no. We got one down. We've got a bear tank. Oh, the druid boy swapped out to a bear tank. Okay. Thrall. Hey, this is the Thrall escort. Okay, so they got Thrall out. That's good. I don't know why I say we, okay? Ooh. Veil. Ooh. My asshole meter wants to put need, but I'll go green. My asshole meter wants to go. Well, actually, what's this? 98.8? Nope. That's a green. If this mage... I was gonna say this mage kills Thrall, that'd be hilarious. Actually, can he fail this? Can Thrall die at all? Like, I've not... back in the day, I did this like a bajillion times, right? But... I don't remember ever wiping completely and like Thrall dying. Because once you get him outside the gate here, like where I just came across, then he runs over to Hillsbrad and the rest is history. I know Spirit's not for me, no. And we got a drunk, or half snapped, I should say. There were a few, more than two. A few shots into vodka. Shifty Scent is doing an amazing job as Druid heals.
Damn Camper says, yes, you can fail the escort. If you do, you have to reset the instance.
Ah, okay. Never seen it, never wanted it to happen. Even back when. Oh, this is perfect time. Then they gotta res one guy. And now he's gonna run his ass over there. You guys keep following him, don't worry. I'm pretty sure you can't fail. And they're asking to res me. It's the hunter too. It's the hunter's like, can we please res Rafa? At this point, I should have just released. Because at least then it'll point me in the right direction. And I could have landed and met them here. Oh, sorry, party. This one's on me. Stay alive first. Yeah, druids only have combat res. Chamois get the Ankh. Druids get the whatchamacallit, the seeds, I believe. And does it cost anything for a pally reagent wise? I don't know. I don't think so for reses. I think those are just built in, baked in. No res? No, he just needs mana. Now it's the chat's the party's like, please, can you res the mage, please? And it's this guy right here. It's okay, you got this. I trust you. This is my fault. I'll sit on it. There we go. Ancestral spirit.
Thrall, you didn't really think you would escape, did you?
Was getting
You
mana.
and your
MP,
allies
yeah.
shall answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun.
Well, let's get brilliance back on everyone. Brilliance after, actually. Nice. Who's got the greater earth elemental? Is that a chamois thing? Totem of Wrath? I don't know, but I'm gonna do some Evo now. Oh, it's the captain, that's why. Okay. Hi, Uncle Felzar! No sound at the moment. What, yapping with friends on Discord. Hope your stream is going awesome, even if you're a filthy gnome cypher bunting.
That still isn't ready yet.
That's okay. I'm a horde on retail, but you can't hear me, so.
I can't cast that.
There we go, interrupt. There we go.
I can't cast that.
Guards!
Now, where was that? Was that on... Oh, that was on Twitch! Oh! Or somewhere else. Sorry, I can't figure out where. Was that Kick? Where did I see that? Felzar. Battle Mace. No. Just curious. Yeah, those no one want. There's folks working on the contractors are working on the windows, so over in the bedroom. Now they've moved from the patio or whatever, the upstairs above me, where the roommate's living room is, and now they've moved to our bedroom. No, go ahead. Please, need before greed. And I heard some random sounds that did not match the sound of contractors. It sounded like a wah 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 wah. I'm like, that's not the sound of a staple gun or hammer or saws or anything. Wah 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 wah. Okay, is it alien aliens attacking? Is it War of the Worlds? Wah 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 wah. And then I took the headset off and it was gone. So it must have been something on the computer. Sit and drink. No, Evo will be fine. Yeah. Evocation that you're looking at. Hey, little buddy, look at little Thrall.
What is it?
He means little buddy. Look at his little buckler. It's so cute. One day you will be a big deal. You already are, but you're a big deal with your 20 polygons. Don't worry. Don't worry. In the future, the polygons will be greater. And I do have a hunter on retail, and I know that the Sylphid pets are, I guess, like they're supposed to be the bee's knees, like you must have. So I'm gonna work on getting one of those on retail, but retail is not quite on the. It's not on the right now. This second menu. Not today. This week it's hit 70. Friday is the subathon. And I'm thinking it's gonna be three games. I'm looking at Eve, WoW, and Alien Isolation. We'll see how long the subathon goes for. But yeah, evocation's good. Also, same thing. Should be conjuring a mana ruby. There's a lot of things that can be optimized here. No problem. And it's gonna eventually go into there. Okay, let me alt tab. Let me take a look at Discord. Agua. Oh my god, I can't show. Oh my gosh. So speaking, we were talking about desktop buddies. Yeah, I was just shown proof that there were adult ones. Nice. Also, by the way, those are pretty hot. I'm sorry. Look, just because I'm a chick doesn't mean I'm blind. Okay. That's some good stuff there, Agua. Thank you for performing scientific research for the rest of us. Oh, now someone else died. Someone died to guards. Oh no. Oh, can't show that on screen. Don't drop the N-bomb. I know it's no hard R, but come on. They don't know the stream. Jeez, be careful. Healing wave. Yeah, there are guards. You gotta be careful, buddy. Bud. Pal. Buddy. Car toys, how's it going? For the horde. Hey, I'm a horde for life, alright?
Only Ginger, when angry, says the difference between scientific research and messing around is writing it down.
Very true. Observation and recording, that's absolutely right. For the horde! TLDR car toys. 1, I hope you're freaking good. Hope all is well. Number 2, happy Wednesday. And number 3, yeah, playing WoW, TBC anniversary and retail and man anniversary. I didn't think I'd fall into this game. I thought I was done with WoW for life, but this is scratching like an old school itch. You know, like how EQ does, but not the same. However, the folks I'm running with, like another streamer in their community and my community, kind of like overlap between Eve and other games. They rolled alliance characters on this, and even though they're used to rolling horde characters, so I was like, oh, I gotta be alliance? Well, I might as well be a gnome. Just a gnome. So the running joke is that in this guild we're RPing, we're spies for the horde. And then when I swap over to retail, it's back to the horde. No, we can't have for the alliance and for the horde. Then why are you playing Dirty Alliance? It's so that I could play with the people that I wanted to play with. There's actually a story behind that. They were originally horde, and then this guild was originally horde, and then for funsies decided to roll alliance to troll another streamer, but in good humor. And then they ended up I don't know the whole story, but it was in good jest, and then it became a thing, and then suddenly everyone's freaking alliance. There we go. It's weird
Only
though,
Ginger,
man.
when angry, says, why are gnome jokes all one-liners? They are always pretty short.
Yeah. Watching this makes me want to play class. It's different though. That's the thing. Like, as I learn the differences between retail and classic, it's wild. But Hexen was saying they normalize a lot of the stuff with hunter pets. She's talking about. Are you talking about retail? Or are you talking about classic anniversary here? Normalize a lot of the stuff with hunter pets, but the AQ pets apparently, yeah, the AQ pets apparently just speed. They're faster. They have a speed boost and get back to the boss faster. Yeah, that's why I'm not commenting more. Hexen, I don't know the details, but I remember it was in jest. It was in jest. I'm very anti-drama, so I don't know all the deets. But from what I recall hearing through the grapevine, it was a matter of
Only Ginger, when angry,
jest.
says, did you hear about the gnome psychic that escaped from prison? The police are looking for a small medium at large.
That's so dumb! That is so dumb! That is so dumb! I love it! Oh, no. Ah! Just the middle frostbolt there. He's dead. Good job on this, great job on this other druid picking up, tanking after that one pally left. And Shifty Scent, I'm gonna ask them at the end of this, if they don't drop immediately from the party after this is done, I'm gonna ask them how many shots of vodka they're in. It was a jest, there we go, yeah, it was in jest. So that's why you're more than welcome to roll a character on this server, Car Toys, on this anniversary server as a horde and come at me, bro. On retail though, horde all the way. Actually, let's see, how many times have I played Alliance versus Horde? That is this freaking. Good job. You know what I bet? I think this druid actually has heal bot. Also this thing.
Someone has stolen all the toilets from my local police station. The
What?
police had nothing to go on.
Oh, God. So bad. That's a good one, though. I haven't heard that one before. Wipe equals shot. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fan of retail anymore. It's too easy mode for general gameplay. They will hand everything to you, and I'm not into big rating, which seems to be the only challenging content, is what Shub80 says regarding retail. Oh. Retail? Oh, okay. So I've got someone that that I know that has started. One, they've been a console gamer for life. Okay, console for life, and they're on the younger side compared to us. And they just got a laptop, and they just got into WoW, and their first taste of WoW is retail. And their friends said, "Oh shit, you've never played Classic before, have you?" And then he's like, what do I do? And I'm like, oh god, where do I start? Where do I start? So, crash course, right? I'm like, get yourself CurseForge, but you don't really need it, but get yourself that, watch some lore videos, or ask your friends about lore walking, blah, 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 like the things that I've been learning over time. But yeah, anyway. Speaking of the differences, right? I'm like, you have no idea about any of the lore. He's like, no, I've never played WoW. And they've got like a sore, they developed a sore elbow because they're not used to, fuck you, there we go, interrupted. They're not used to gaming on a laptop or on a computer. So they're like, a sore arm, now I need, it's so like, welcome to PC Master Race. Okay, that science is on cooldown, so I can't do jack about that.
I need a target.
Car toys? Honestly, if there was one to pick, it would be kick. Sorry, brain fart. Saboteur. There it is. No, we're down one. Go Shifty Scent. Kick is preferred because we actually the more viewers and interaction in chat. When we get passive pay, even if it's like $10 or whatever, and there are no ads, so you don't. And if you gift subs or a sub, you get 100% of it at the end of the day. Versus Bezos tax, which is half of a sub, and ads. No, oh. You can talk wherever the hell you want. Doesn't matter. You can be anywhere. I'll see you. Oh, good. Turbo. I've got a unified chat on my left-hand monitor, so it's not showing me the turbo icons, but it's showing me which I mean, I could try to shoot the one, but no, they're pulling it.
Dan Kemper says, never a good convo when you speak to a vendor and find out they undercharged you for a whole year when trying to figure out why your bill went up 5 times what it was.
Oh my god, he knows having a fit. Not a fit. Yeah, that's a wipe. That's a full-on wipe. Okay, focus mode activated. See, I take your other left. Which way's west? Just kidding. I know. Let's do that. I'll say party. Shot time for Druid.
Dan Kemper says try to get a bill reduced only for it to go up in price.
When you speak to the vendor and find out they undercharged you for a whole. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. That's when you go to retention. Screw that. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's work related or not, but if it's personal related, like personal bills, fucking call retention. Just ask to be sent to retention. You didn't ask for any help. Sorry. I've ran into like promos, wear off incidences, and like snafus that make absolutely no sense. Where there was like no notification, or the notification was like not received via mail or something dumb, and yeah, the bill suddenly triples or quadruples. It's like, yeah, no offense to you, but me, yeah, there you go, vodka time. It's like, okay, well, having done support, billing and internet and whatever, right? So it's like, I'm not mad at you. Can I please speak to da-da-da-da-da? There appears to be, you know, I don't want to disconnect, or I'd rather not move my business elsewhere. I'm so used to working with you, insert ISP / vendor / whoever. You send me to retention? Sure, not a problem. And then retention folks usually have better billing codes and can usually hook you up and mess up your any charges. Yeah, time to look for another vendor if viable. And someone did ask in the chat, in the party chat, they're like, hey, so if Thrall dies, do we fail the quest, right? Or does it reset? And there was vodka time, run back to the house and start the fight again. Okay, so that's the fix. Supposedly. That was the fix they did, is that if you die, if Thrall dies during that exchange at the end there, you just have to start it again. I've never seen it. I've never died there. Never wiped there. It's a first. It's nervous laughter, not proud laughter. Don't worry. Oh. Oh, it's work related, but oh, okay, I see. You really know. Yeah, I understand the whole, you try to reduce it and then, oh, we see you've been grandfathered into blah blah blah. Actually, no, I don't need to take this. Let me just go back to the house. Yeah. And it's not a vendor I can just swap out limited vendors in the space. The rate we are getting is already a massive savings when compared to, yeah. I regret, okay, so obviously things have been tight, whatever, but part of the process is cinching up, right? Death by 1,000 paper cuts when it comes to like subscriptions, even if it's like $5 here, $5 there, it adds up, right? So I canceled our YouTube Premium. I had YouTube Premium for, I don't know, ever since it came out, I guess. I don't know. I don't even remember. No, I've had YouTube Premium. So I canceled YouTube Premium and we're dealing with the ads. We're like, okay, cool, whatever, no big deal. And so we watch a lot of YouTube. But we don't watch cable. We don't do any of that, right? We've canceled Netflix and so on and so forth. So my point being, Anderson's in the space. Oh yeah, my point being is that when I went to go sign back up for YouTube Premium, our old rate was not available. It was not $10. Didn't realize that we had the $10 one. I was just killing everything to save money. I was like, oh, you want to charge me $24 CAD for like to skip ads on YouTube? Fuck! No. You know what? I'm good. Okay, so can confirm we have not failed this. We haven't failed this since Thrall died. Yeah, I got your buff. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna pay attention now. Oops. I'm not looking at chat for the next minute. Or 2 minutes, or until this is done. I actually gotta try hard for a second here. How was there that extra ad? Did they pull from the house? That's awesome. Okay, so Thrall's fine. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Can I? No. Oh, okay. No. No, there's no sheeping, there's no CCing any of this other than, just standard CC.
That's still recharging.
Or, like, movement limit. There you go.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Unfortunately, my icy veins did not go through because I was hitting buttons way too fast. bro. Y'all gotta be careful. Ooh.
I will not waste this chance. I will seek out my destiny.
Come on, LOS, LOS, LOS. LOS, please, for the love of God. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that, but I felt like I had to. I got 3 out of 3 on this. I cannot interrupt that. I'm on a cooldown right now. 3 out of 3 for a chance for Blizzard to freeze them. That's my mistake. Apparently, I blend in with the totems. Thank you, Shifty Sant. You are the freaking best, man. All right, and this is why we have Netherweave bandages.
That's still recharged.
Okay, and then we got Evo. That's right, that's the last mob. I feel so bad. I'm gonna be like the fail major of the group of the day. Hey, he did! Congrats! Yeah, I'll drink up. No problem. Actually, before I drink up, I'm gonna make a memory. Yeah, remember, face him away. No, 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 the other way. Your other left. Now the tank's fine.
Not so fast. You cannot fight me.
Oh, he's doing 8. Okay, well. Is he facing a different? Thank you.
That spell isn't ready.
You cannot fight me.
And he's immune. He can't, well, I cannot silence him on that anyway. He's a big bad boy. You know, it's going to gnome vision. Here we go. Yeah, we're fine. This is easy peasy. Easy peasy. And Icy Veins is up in 16 seconds. Won't even need it. Impending death! What? Thank you for the rejuve. This thing is running around a lot. Ping pong, ping pong. This is why I keep health pots on me. Just in case, or mana pots as well. One of these guys was actually new. They came from retail and haven't actually tried this instance like on classic, so it's a completely different experience. Mantle of something leather. Awesome. Thrall's Destiny, good. And then they've got their thing, and then they're like, oh, we've wiped their memories! That spell should wipe their memories, yep. So what just happened? All they should remember now is what reality would be like without the attempted temporal interference. Section 7, man, that's people messing with the timeline. Is this Section 7 for Star Trek? It is, right? Druid only has B-res. It is B-res, right? You can ask them to mark one and leave it alone so you can sheep it, right? Just saw this. Blizzard's way of getting you to play both Retail and Classic Anniversary. By completing the introduction scenario of World of Warcraft Midnight, players will earn the Void Feather Dragonhawk on the TBC. And I did not know that! I did not know that. This mount will be earnable through... Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. And they're like, thank you for sticking with the run. Anyone need a port? That's cool! That's cool because I've got retail going, and I just started the retail story. Like the actual MSQ for retail. I just started it. And, I am a little confused. There's a lot of new NPCs. Like, having been away, like, Kata was... Sorry. ICC was, like, or Arthas was, like, the last one I, like, poop sock rated on. Played a bunch of Kata, and then towards the end of Kata, I ended up quitting for whatever reason. I can't remember, but... That's cool to know. But there's a little carrot on a stick. A little carrot on a stick for how they're getting people to play both. And actually, even though this is the anniversary server at Classic, etc., and there's opinions about it, it's funny because when retail dropped for the rest of us, right? For those of us who didn't have early access. So when retail dropped, very little changed on this server. There was like some interruptions in the market, like a little slow a little bit, but people were back. So and I've noticed that the population's only increased. Sorry, like live on the server, like just using my eyeballs and looking at LFG, has only increased since people have finished the MSQ. That makes sense now. The MSQ over in retail. It's like people did the retail story and then they came back here. It's like, what's going on? Which is okay, because you can play multiple games. People have a bajillion different games they like to play, right? Well, here's the thing. Not just Cat at Midnight. Like, I did play a little bit of everything. Like, every expansion that would come out, I would play some of it. Now, this is just from my memory. Like, I'm sure I'm a little rusty on this. But I would play, like, you know, a little bit of Miss, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? Did not play Warlords of Draenor. Well, no, I did a tiny bit. But every time I visited WoW at that time, WoW retail, and this is retail back then, right? It felt like I was going back to an X, as is the best like parallel I can give you. Is to be like, I remember you, and I had too much of you. Okay, so I played. I don't think you understand. I played a lot of WoW, a lot, from beta through to a portion of Cata. So I've had a taste of each expansion, like this, like the however many hours in, I don't know. But I couldn't tell you the lore hopping, like why there's so many freaking war chiefs, what happened here in the Zandalari, and da-da-da-da-da-da. However, I have learned that through retail, you can experience the lore that I have missed anyway. I can experience the lore that I've missed in a couple different formats. Now, there's lore walking itself, playing with Chromie Time, which allows you to relive different expansions, right? There's the recaps. There's all sorts of different stuff. Like different tools to be able to do that for someone that's coming fresh into WoW and has no idea what WTF is going on. And for those of us who missed expansions, right? Since 2004, I typically play the new expansions to level my main to max and then take a break. But since Dragonflight, I've played more. Really? Since Dragonflight? See, I've tasted some Dragonflight, and I was like, this is actually good. Dragonflight felt good in a way that when I approached Dragonflight, I was like, okay, well, I haven't played WoW in X number of years, right? Let's try Dragonflight out. And I actually really was enjoying it because when you start Dragonflight, for the new player experience anyway, let's just treat it as like an NPE, right? The new player experience, you didn't need all the backstory. You didn't need all of Thrall and Sylvanas and like the whole everything. I can't even, there's so much. It's 20 years, okay? It's over 20. It's as old as Anarchy Online, so there's a lot of story, right? So I liked Dragonflight for being able to start fresh, and I could throw anyone in there and be like, figure it out, and they wouldn't know any better, so to speak. And eventually in time the rest would be revealed, right? So that I really like. Calling it early? Good night, Agua. Love you a long time. My best to your fur baby and your wife. Personally, I want to figure out where the heck this is. Sa'at. Where is Sa'at? Or Black Morass. I really hate this place. At 60% mountain speed, I hate this place. Because I don't know where I'm going so big. I would love to use a flying mount, but that's okay. My daughter, 23. She's 23 now. Wow. 23, started with Dragonflight, and she loves it. We are leveling in nice. Yeah, midnight together. Hovers and I, that's what we're doing. Like, what is going on there, buddy? Oh. Okay. It's some tie-dye shit right there. Am I lagging out? I don't know. Did they drill somewhere where they shouldn't have? I have no idea. Anyway, that was different. A little rubber band there. So, no, I don't even know what. After hours or during the weekend, that's like, yeah, that's our couple time as we're playing retail. Absolutely. Actually, between Car Toys and Tixie. Tixie's got his daughter playing WoW as well. She's a wee bit younger, mind you. A wee bit younger, but nice to have that bonding experience. Where am I going? Like, I'm trying to get... You know what? I am done with this. I have no patience for myself. I'm gonna go to Stormwood, dump these recipes that I found in Gadgetzan, some of which are on a timer, so hopefully we can make some coin off of that. Yes, definitely lost. Okay, so that was a really bad example. That was an excellent example, guys. No, it was an excellent example on how to mage. So the history, really, Car Toys, and anyone else tuning in, is baited WoW on like a little gnome, whatever. I didn't care. I didn't know the Horde versus Alliance. Baited it, and then on release, Horde all the way. I still have my OG Molten Core gear on like my first Horde character. Like I still have my main account, right? So Horde all the way. Played a million classes, not classes, but did it a lot. And then got bored because you play so much, or I played so much that I knew where every NPC was, behind which bush and which flight path, like it, really optimal stuff back then. And then I you know, made a girlfriend IRL, and then we're like, oh, you play WoW? You play WoW? Yay! What do you play? Horde. Ooh, we can't be friends. I'm like, you're Alliance, aren't you? I'm like, oh, we can't be friends. So eventually, ended up rolling an Alliance just for fun, like just to like see something different. And as you can tell, it's not dead. TBC is definitely not dead. So, a classic TBC anyway. And so played the crap out of Alliance for a little while. I'm not sure. I think it was a couple years. And then after that, went back to Horde, and then ended up quitting sometime towards the end of Kata. Look at that. Wool cloth. 5 wool cloth for 78. Man, I love manipulating the market. Eve has taught me so much. For the Alliance. But one thing I have noticed, I'm a Horde at heart, I'm a spy right now, is that there's generally more kindness. I know this sounds really weird, but in my personal experience so far, people have been nicer and more accepting of just stuff happening in the party, like someone's got to go feed the dog or grab the baby or the work thing, whatever it is, or phone call. People I find are more patient with the, as an Alliance group of people versus Horde, from what I recall. I noticed that right away, but then I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's a generational thing. Like people are, this is a cross-generational game, right? So, or multi-generational. So it's like, well, maybe it's the same on the Horde side. Maybe it's just more older, nostalgic, players, and they're just better humans than than the assholes that were sitting in the Xbox Live. You know what I'm talking about? Those old days when we could say certain things, but not anymore. Oh, this one's $1.49. All right, fine, that's fine. Or, I was gonna, like, price jack this, but nah, that's okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Well, we can be friends. Of course we can be friends. Her and I ended up best friends, actually. That's when I rolled a Draenei Hunter. That was a. So this schematic has no price on the AH, and it's what, level 200 engineering? Chat, what do you think we should put this up for? For funsies. This is all, I only put 12 hours up unless it's like decent gear. Every weapon is a hunter. That's true. Freaking hunters. You'll get a kick out of this, so I named the hunter Raftar. Okay, not 69. We want to make money here. It costed at least a gold and some odd. Really pie in the sky stuff. What do you think? 1 million. I mean, it is pie in the sky, but no one has 1 million. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe gold farmers do. But I named the hunter, the BM hunter that I'm just having fun with for funsies. It's easy mode, etc. I love it on retail, because your pet can have a pet. The pet has a pet now instead of just having the pet. So you have pet. Anyway. Loving it. And yeah, her name's Raftar. No D at the end required. 350? All right. Is that 350 over here? Or do we go 350? RAFFTAR, yeah. And for those who know about hunters, double the price. I don't remember what the price was. The vendor, that's not correct. It was at least a gold and some odds. So, 35. Oh, we'll say 350, but in a different way. How about that? 69 silver. Okay, fine. How about this? I'll meet you halfway. We'll put it 69 because nice. I'll put 35 gold. Ah, no. Let's see, 350. Fuck it. I'm just gonna try that. 350. 35.69. All right. And someone else just put one up? What? You cannot have it. No. There we go. Now I just one of these. Yay! Okay, good. Let's see this one. Oh, it's stupid, but I'm gonna try it out. You know why? You know what's stupid, Eno? People are buying light feathers. People buy light feathers. They buy reagents for quad, if not 8 times their value. I made 60 gold overnight selling wool at entirely a high amount, but in lower stacks. People buy books that you can buy off of vendors for next to nothing for 10 to 12 times their price so far. It's crazy. So I put this up, when I put stuff up for the first time, it's to feel it out. It's to, if there's not, really nothing there, maybe there's one I could buy out that's for the price that I bought it, great. But I'll put a pie in the sky out there to see for 12 hours. If it has not sold, then it's normal pricing. That's the thing. People should, that's the thing I wonder about, is like, do people not know that they can go to a reagent? Like, they have to.
Lasso071 says, Raf, I just single stacks wool for 14's 9B, and I got like 3 gold out of it approx.
Nice. That's really, that's great. And that's the thing, it all adds up. Like, we made our hundreds and hundreds of gold just flipping cotton. Wool cloth, right? Is it really something they have no clue? And I'm not trying to be like, am I the asshole here? But like, the reagent vendors, they're in the starting zones and they're in the main cities. Do the NPCs not point them to a reagent vendor? Or is it possible for someone to come back, or new? Probably not new, but is it possible? I mean, yeah, I think it's possible. Let's say they're new, okay? That you're mentioning they were feeding people into the server via finishing the MSQ for retail. I'm trying to remember, like, OG old school, there was a reagent vendor and I had to use that. Oh yeah, the lazy. I'm counting on the lazy. I'm taking advantage of the lazy. The ignorant, if there's ignorance though, I have a hard time with that, because you're faced like almost immediately with reagent vendors. Like, they're freaking everywhere. Like, how do they not? Like, I always try to assume the
Dan
best.
Campers says, I come back to see the age open what we selling.
Damn campers. Recipes. And we're having a discussion about, like, people buying out reagents, when in my head it doesn't make any sense. But we're making bank off of it, right? Like, even light feathers, for crying out loud. I bought 12 to 1300, yeah, 1,200 light feathers, and just slowly flipped them for like an extra silver or two. Just like a little silver or two. Just a little bit. Like, okay, that makes sense because that's a droppable item. The arcane powder, there's no reason for that. Where do I find it? I count on the laziness. That's what I've been going after, is I'm counting on people being lazy, being like, hey, not necessarily just lazy, but like, they have a F ton of gold because they've been running so much content. they're in a hurry to whatever, so they'll just buy it off the AH, no big deal, right? Because they know someone's trying to make a buck. Like, look at these rune of portals. This is crazy. So Eno and I have been having a chat about it. And Carntoy says, cool thing is I could transmog my low-level warrior with Thunder Fury. Actually, it's funny. I haven't gone fully into transmog yet, but I got a tree druid healer for ICC back in the day, and it's a Terminator. That's her name. It was a Tauren druid called Terminator. She's got all her gear, and then the mage from Vanilla has the Magister's gear. Anyway, so yeah, Eno's like, 35G is stupid. We're putting up recipes I picked up in Gadgetzan, and I asked chat, like, what do you think we should put it for? Because there was like one. I was like, they're like 350, so I'm like 350 gold maybe. Oh, it turned into 35 gold for funsies. All right, so that's about 450. That's fine. I don't mind that. I'm just trying to figure out, without looking it up, I'm trying to figure out, like...
Dan Kempers says,
what some of these
sometimes
cost.
it's based upon prices of related materials. I just had an Arcanite rod made last night. Mat cost was equal to the cost of it being already made.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't you mention, like, he made 100 gold off of a buy on the AH, the Alliance, sorry, on the shared AH and Gadgetzan? Totally playing the Gita market. Wow, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just, it's stunning, that's all. I just find it stunning that people don't go to reagents. And I think I find it more stunning, chat, because I played, like, to be fair, right? To be fair, I played a lot of WoW back in the day. So, at least for those of us, maybe from back when, at least I know for myself, we didn't have an option. It didn't ever occur to me. Like, it was reagents. You go to the vendor, and that's where I go to find things. Okay. You know, I can't cast teleport. Requires rune of portals. Okay, let's look it up. Where do I find rune of portals? Oh, it's at a reagent vendor. Okay, you know what I mean? So maybe being a little bit more old school has my perspective changed? Right? I don't know. I find it hard to grok that peeps might not be finding these reagent vendors. Yes, there's those who are willing to pay and lazy about it. That's totally fine. I take advantage of that because whatever. I'll flip the market. But how can they not?
I buy and trade.
You know, it's hard for me to digest, to be honest.
Go with honor, friend.
LOL guild name, bad girls only, and this was a female mage like yours, Raph, with pink hair. There's not too many options. In TBC, there's not, when you make a character, you're stuck with that, you're stuck with this, this cosmetic, right? It isn't until later on in WoW that they introduce, like the barbershop and whatnot, so you can change your hairstyle and whatnot. So we have, like, the basic options. And so there's gonna be a lot of, like, pigtailed pink mages, if they're lady mages anyway. I love that. You have to smile when you see names like that, for sure. Sometimes it's based on prices of related materials. Yeah, we got that one. Eno says, one of the reasons I nullified Wrath of the Lich King was because I played the market. Also, I had a gem cutter, a scribe, and an enchanter, plus a miner and a herbalist. At the end of the expansion, I had 4 to 5 characters with epic flying around 350, yeah, like half a mil almost gold, 400k. That was big. That was huge. That's huge. Wrath introduced Barber? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. For me, it was in Wrath, it was Flask Mastery and Herbalism, and especially as a Druid and Flight Form. Oh my gosh. Rock! Hey! Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Is that over on Twitch? Now everything is huge when you're a gnome. I know, right? Let's do a shout out to I am a rock. Super mini raid. Whatever, man. Once I get my poop in a group, I'm gonna be rating your butt. Absolutely. How was your stream? Rock and I go back, another example, we go back like, again, another decade. I got a pink mohawk. Got a pink mohawk, that's how I know. Night elf, I mean, gnome, elf, no, warlock. Everything's so big when you're a gnome. Including other gnomes' faces. Like, look at these textures are old. But I remember when they were the hottest, newest textures. Also, video cards have changed. Excuse me, coming through. Gnome life. Like your hat. Yeah, viewers drop off at the end of Midnight Questline, so decided to pop them. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You didn't miss much. There was a big old rant and rave and everything earlier. Oh my gosh! TikTok! DRB! What did you do? Just one moment, please. DRB, I'm so sorry. I had, TikTok was, the TikTok live chat was, it fell behind another window. Aw, DRB sent 10 punching, what did you send? 10...
Dan Campers says, as I was reviewing the WoW YouTube videos I sent you, I forgot just how much fraps used to be used.
Yeah, oh, I forgot about fraps. Oh, wow, there's a name. Shout out to DRB over on TikTok. Thank you for those 10 boxing gloves, 100 times press start, 105 times, I think that's a TikTok logo, 100 roses, aw, and a cowboy hat, and 500 bits. Aw, I'm sorry I missed that. There's no notifications for that. Okay, so I need to change the browser height for the multi-chat so I don't miss that. And okay, because TikTok is its own thing. It doesn't play well with some of the bots don't play well with it for keeping the chat integrated. So I gotta figure that out. That's on the to-do list. Rob, basically what you missed was an absolute fail but love and ended. Group to Hillsbrad, some stream updates. We have a new mod, damn campers doing it off the side of their desk when other mods are busy. We got, yeah, I've just been playing and chatting. I'm not paying attention to view count or anything like that. Like, no, because like ever since taking on this variety streaming scariness, like ever since like not full-timing Eve, viewership has dropped drastically, and that's okay. And that's okay. So I personally, if I end up looking at viewer count, sometimes that can get to me and be like, oh, okay, you're not doing the right things, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, how can I improve, right? But you know what, when you start off in one category, like maybe one game in particular, that's just your boss game, that's the game you love to play, and then you start expanding into multiple games, eventually you will see a flux in viewership. Please try not to judge yourself based on viewership. You never know. I started from zero, talking to myself in a room, in a living room, right? So just a little word of advice you didn't ask for. Don't take viewership numbers personally. It's just a matter of time, and keep a smile on if you can. It can mess with your head. Okay, let's wait, am I in a group? Oh, no. Leave party. Here we go. Create listing, list self.
Bizarian says she keeps getting lost in game and in real life, so nothing new there, Carper.
Yeah, the affiliate, they achieve. Yeah. I totally understand. Like, I still haven't logged on. I haven't stayed long enough on someone's stream. Like, after stream, I'm usually... Not today. I'm actually really good. I had really good rest for once. Holy crap. I forgot what it was like to sleep deeply. Anyway, usually after stream, I'm kind of wiped mentally for like multitasking and all that jazz. It's a me thing, not an anyone else thing. And I'll hop into different streams to get drops. I'll hop into different streams to say hello to people, all that jazz, right? But not long enough to get the drops. I channel hop and say hello and hang out and whatnot. I should be keeping the tabs open. I don't always do, but I try to. Why does this guy say, please help me? Is this person begging for gold? Need gold to feed my kids. Just trying to feed my kids, man. Ooh, here you go. Here you go. Have some conjured cinnamon rolls. Let's see if he cancels it. Trade complete.
Hooray!
There you go. Wait, what? Thank you. Now my kids can eat tonight. This guy's RPing in town. You're a freaking Nero. Golden Savior. They love cinnamon rolls. Say, that is amazing. What a coincidence. Coincidence. I can't spell. Wait until he realizes he can't vendor. No, I wasn't trying to do that maliciously. But what I can do is I can give you some of my... I'll give you this. You can sell that on the AH. Here, have a couple books. Trust me, they will buy them off the AH. Let's see, what else can I give you? Here, have some nether weave. Is this what it's like in Eve? It's like, here. We're gonna send you stuff to give away, Raph. Here's a bunch of random stuff. There you go. I know he wants gold. Single father for... But anyway, so what I just gave him, yeah, he's... Thank you so much, stranger. I love you. Now, what I've given him, that'll get him some gold for sure. And then we'll go trade. The gift that keeps on giving. I wish I had more on me to... Actually, you know what? There are good people, he says. Hang on, let me... I have some inventory to empty, but he can sell it! He's gonna sell it for plenty of gold, it's fine.
Good day to you.
And then I'll give him a little bit of gold. He's gonna wonder why I'm giving him wool. Here you go.
Have a good one.
I'll give him some wool and then some gold. Hang on. I got a party. Someone's name is Bagel Cat. Lol. Alright, and now we trade. This person could be streaming for all we know, so we're gonna give him a flight of wool. That's money, man. And we'll go, 20.69. Nice. Alms for the poor. I wonder how much you could get. Like, what kind of stuff if you just did that all day. I wonder what they would get. Aww. Oh, this guy. Okay, I need to show you this. Hang on. This is so cute. This is so cute. This guy, I love you. Seriously, insanely generous. I'm just making jokes. Don't worry. I know you are. Oops, I put a capital K. Having fun. Fun feeding the RP troll. My friends say if you rolled a female. A female. Why did I type F-E-M-A-I-L? Jeez, Raph. Okay. Female sans gear. Let's be, you know, was a little PC about it. And danced. You might get more. Oh, I missed this tell. Whoops. That was a long time ago. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna move this back. Because this general chat does have some guild stuff. I think OPSEC, whatever. So let's just go to edit. I'm gonna move this back down over here. Not that it's really required. I mean, we're chill. We're very, very chill. And by the way, if you're tuning in for the first time, or if it's been a while, whether you're looking to join us on retail, horde, etc., or over on classic, got a guild for you, but on Classic, we're really, really chill. This is not poop sock raiding. It is straight up casual playing TBC with the intent, and there will be raids and there will be keying, but it's not like there's no pressure. There's no thumb down on you to like grind, okay? So if you're ever looking to start up just for funsies or whatnot, we can get you. Who hates on a single father trying to provide for his kids? Oh god. What's a poop sock rating? Oh. Just you can figure it out.
Bizurian says too much
Yeah,
role play and he's going to ask you to marry him and then you are already married and blah blah run.
We'll see. He hasn't responded to that last message, so. Alright, where are these guys at? Oh, okay. I need to go to chat. Gully! Oh, we gotta follow on TikTok! Thank you so much, Gully! Appreciate it. Just started on TikTok, so you're one of the OGs. Thank you for following. Is it ratting or rating? Give me 1 second here. I need to get over to the flight path. Actually, yeah, I was gonna say, I'll probably end up with the summons. You googled it? Okay, jeez, it's a war! It's a war! Summoning I don't know whose portal is whose, but oh, don't want to attack that person. See, that's what happens. You just need to right click on the wrong person. Jeez. Alright. Do you guys remember when we fell for the portal? Someone had put a mage's portal to like IF or something dumb like that, and they clicked on that by accident? Guild's asking, Amaze Balls! How's everyone doing? Amaze Balls! We used to call it Tactical Bucket. Poop sock rating and Tactical Bucket. Yep. Oh, looks like we're the bad guys now. It's so weird going back to OBS after a raid and seeing someone else. Yeah, it is odd, isn't it? It must be super odd. There was an OBS update today, which I promptly said remind me later. Did you happen to update today, Rock? I gotta rebuild. Not rebuild, I gotta remove a bunch of stuff on OBS. Just too many window captures. Oh, I've done that. I've actually spoken to people in chat, like over the microphone, while live. And I had the wrong window open. I had someone else's chat open. I was like, hey, how you doing, so-and-so? And so just totally wrong crew. I was like, okay, so we're a little sleep deprived, are we? Gotta laugh about it, man. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt this right away. No, let's see what the group is made out of.
I can't guess that yet. That still isn't ready.
65, right?
That's still recharged.
Nice pulls. They're like, oop, 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 oop. LOS! That's interesting. I'm still like, I'm still surprised. I didn't know about the I think that Car Toys mentioned, like the feed of completing the storyline over in retail gives you some stuff in TBC. That's business smart. Pandalorian. Standard of Blast 24 Radius doesn't counter spell. Hey. Falter. Hey. I'm falter. Takes a sec. Hang on. Couldn't do shite. What the hell? There you go. source to the left. Is there one around the corner? It's the priest I try to hold. It's the priest I try to hold on to the counterspell for. Maybe I got the wrong priest. Since we're talking about that. There you go. See, now I've gone and fucked with the system. No, this is about Touch of the Forgotten. Keep an eye on that one in particular. And actually, to be honest, like, one of the better stacks, like, if you've got a mana pool for it, throw, like, Flame Strike should cost nothing, like, next to nothing in your mana pool at this level. If you can, if you got a pally or someone doing a decent AoE aggro grabs, definitely throw down Flame Strike for a good dot, and then throw down your Blizzard if you're doing that. Come to mama. There you go. Oh, this is not even elite. Yeah, we're gonna melt you. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah, Cecil Priest would be. Yeah. There we go.
I need to target something first.
It's also the I hate to use the word vibe, but it's also the vibe of the group too, right? Like, it depends on. You can notice a pattern pretty quick with the group. If they're gonna make it your life easy or hell to sheep or not, right? Like this one over here, undead shouldn't, yeah. Most of these are undead. Can't poly all of them, but some of them, yes. The ones that are polyable, they're already engaged. Right? So, not a ton I can do about all of that. Major heal, see the cleric, at least I can do that, but no. This is more like just observing the first few pulls here, to be frank. There we go. Yeah, humanoid and beast, but you cannot ghost and mechanical, and like there's a, I think there's a tertiary. Never mind, I gotta shut up. You know, yeah, stop backseating. I'm just kidding. Cartoy says, it is sad that I have 6 level 80s. First off, it's not sad, but I haven't read the rest of your statement. Parked outside Ani's lair. You know, I never did Ani. True story. Never did it. Well, maybe I did and I forgot. Obviously not enough. Obviously not enough. Like the more dots, I think I did it once, but like not in actual classic. Just to farm her mount every week. Dude, what is her mount? I only see it drop once, and that was the first night the 10-man was available, and our guild had the first kill. Oh, server first. Dude, Kata, our guild had a few, like, again, like maybe 3 or so, like, server firsts. Like, I went really, like, when I say going hard, I went really fucking hard on the game, okay? Ran a few world first, but after that, that was it. That's cool. I really, really, really enjoy farming, I should say, farming the rare drops, right? So, like, if you, it's like, never tell me the odds. So, like, Card Toys, what are the odds for the Ani drop?
I need to target something first.
I'm going to assume that's on retail, right? Because I could totally farm that with you or for you, but you also have your daughter playing too. Alchemist, good afternoon. Missed notifications of going live. I don't know why, man. I'm sorry. I did start a little bit later, but yeah, I did start a little bit later, but the notifications for Twitch and Kick and whatnot are there. I don't know. I'm telling you. Okay, let's be honest. Ah, shit. Hang on. Good. What is that? Shadow? It's just a shadow bolt. Okay, y'all are being goofy. And he's immune. I can't. Yeah, the monk, who is live, That's a humanoid. I can't sheep him. He's immune to it. Go figure. I remember this being hit or miss. Oops, there we go. I hit the Windows key by accident. Windows key 1. No, Alt 1. Timber, how are you? Give me 1 second here. Timber says, over on Twitch, first time my guild killed Ani, our main tank went down at about 9 or 10%. Oh, no health. And I was a warrior picker. Warrior picked her up and we dropped her. First time I ever saved her. Oh, dude, the raid saving is such a good feel. It's a great feel. It doesn't matter what game, like Final Fantasy 14, for instance, like, huge fan of that game and its community. You know, life that definitely was a millionaire in that game. There's a lot of like clutch moments in that game for raids. It's crazy. But that said, I can understand where you're coming from. Like, saving a raid feels amazing. Like, knowing when to save your ultimate or your whatever, pick your thing. Or if you're the off tank, you're like, yoink, I got this. Well, absolutely, people are gonna be checking that focus or see what's targeting the target. They're gonna keep your ass up. Because 10% is a lot of HP. Oh, 1% drop rate? Pfft, don't tell me the odds. Don't tell me the odds. You know those crimson whelplings in the wetlands? It's a baby flex, not a big flex. It's a baby flex. I farmed those at that percentage, if not lower, when they were like below 1%. At the time, they were worth 4K a pop. Is it a BOP, the mount? The guild leader yelled to keep me alive when I taunted her, and he tried like 8 times. Good job. See, and those are core memories, just like we've got memories in EVE Online. We got memories in different games, right? And, you know, like I said, I never thought I'd ever go back to WoW, but that nostalgic, like, hey, you know what? I didn't do this raid back then or whatever. I wanted that difficulty level compared to time walking it. Or chances of wiping. You know, the chance of wiping. Look, it's an EverQuest thing. I don't know. But, yeah, I've enjoyed this quite a bit. So we've all got memories. Like, for me, one of my best memories in WoW was the Arthas. Finally finishing that. Right? MC. The first time finishing MC. That was one. Are they actually focusing? They are focusing! Oh, okay. Well, no more. I'm gonna do one of these so I can only hit those 3. Just save for half a second. There we go. Hey, get off! I got dazed on that one. That silence came a little late. MC rating. That was, yeah, Ragnaros and Ragnarok or whatever. Ragnaros. Full MC gear. But it was as a mage. That was fun. There was like no responsibility other than, you know, like bandaging the people next to me. And doing deeps. Right? That was no problem. But, downing MC for the first time, or the server first, depending on the expansion. Those are some definite core memories. Man. A vanilla WoW with 40-man raids is my highest memory time in WoW. What? All the memories.
Dan Kempers says, Raph, you still owe a Naked Nax run due to leveling comp.
I haven't forgotten. So for those who are not aware, and it's totally fine because I've been, you know, on and offline, and now I'm bringing Twitch back up and bringing everything else. I'm on multiple platforms now. Initially starting up TBC with Game and like his community. Initially starting up TBC, I'm like, you know what? Okay, well, first things first. Like, things are tight, so I'm like, I'm not gonna boost. Okay, I'm not gonna boost. Let's have fun with this. And I cannot sheep them. Damn it. Anyway, So I put out a race to 60. Like, let's have a race to 60 for those of us, you know, in the channel and on the stream who want to partake and have a little bit of fun, right? And whoever lost the race to 60, if I lost the race to 60, because Dan Camper said like, oh, I could beat you in while having a full-time job and this and that, right? So I'm like, sure, let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it on. And then there was then I received a few offers to cover the boosting the character. And eventually I said, okay, I will boost and I'll accept it so I can help the guild get to 70 and then raise everyone else up. Like once I'm 70, then I can go ahead and help others out. Things changed a little bit. There's you know, playing some Eve and this and that and whatnot, but by virtue of accepting the boost, this is gonna hurt someone. By virtue of doing that, I lost the bet, and the bet was to do a naked Nax run. So yep, guess who gets to do that? And damn campers is keeping me to task on that. So it's like, remember all these are yeah, whatever. That was a waste. Should I use that? And OP will deliver. That's fine. I'll do the raid naked. And if anyone is looking at a DPS meter and it is below me as a DPS, there's something wrong. We gotta have a training sesh, which is fine. It's all friendly. I soloed MC so many times when doing the Thunder Fury quest line on my mage taking, best taking. Hang on one sec. I need to drink some water.
Dan Kemper says someone's gotta keep the gnome pressed to the grindstone.
Exactly. Well, there's a few reasons, but no. Mother effer. I blew my load on that one. What was that? Oh, okay. No, I can't poly any of you. Alright, so that's fine. Dong! Touch of the Forgotten. Okay. Nice, Lazza. See, I'm telling you, between myself, Dan Campers, and everyone else, you can absolutely make a butt ton of gold. There's a lot. That's the thing. The market is so busy, and the server is so active. Like, people are gonna buy. People are gonna buy. Now, if that one recipe, if you want to frown on me for putting that one recipe up for 35 gold, that's totally fine. But you gotta shoot your shot. If someone's like, I need to level ASAP this stuff, and you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and pick up the recipe myself. I'll just pay it. I'll pay for it. Yeah, it's up to them. I'll take it. I have 60% mountain speed. I need 100.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
There we go. Right into them. LOL. Look at these guys. If it doesn't sell, then I'll go back down. I'll put it down for like 3 gold or whatever. But gotta shoot your shot, man. Do they not? See, I'm not familiar with... I don't remember these guys so much. No rage for you. And I can't... Yeah, you can't mute that. Immune to poly as well. I'm gonna have to take a look at that Thunder Fury stuff. I still... So what is the name of the mount itself? If you don't mind my asking. I need to know. Because like in FF11, Final Fantasy 11, if anyone played that, I used to camp Leaping Lizzie Boots and Strober Chime that spawned once every 12 hours with a chance to drop a thing. 12-hour spawns. And then 2-week spawns. Like camping in a spot for 2 weeks. Waiting for a particular NPC to spawn. Like, no life. What's this? Hey, what does this button do? Aw, thank you for the sub! Appreciate it! Is that over on Twitch? It is on the Twitch. Yay! Thank you! Aw, appreciate that. I thought you were on turbo, dude. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh. Thank you very much. Fuck yeah. And I'll update the counter because the counter that's up top is keyed to kick itself. So I actually have a different tab. I just need to alt tab over and then edit it. We'll make sure the sub counts. Hang on.
I'm out of range.
Yay, wee! Oh, not Bagel Cat. No. Congrats again. And we got a follow on TikTok. That's so cool. And little bits and flowers. I don't know what all that means yet. I watched the TikTok, but the TikToks. Tell me your age without telling me your age. Oh, why didn't I bring out my elemental? I have to get used to that. I didn't put a point into the elemental pet until much later. I went pretty deep into Frost, but I split off into Arcane just for the hang on one sec. No, don't focus on me. I did nothing. I'm just a gnome. I'm just a gnome. We're dying. This is not good. Oh, fuck. You know, I should be wanting this. Guy's like, sorry boys, I think the bite stack just built a— oh yeah, he got bit. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, fine. Wipe. What? Why you know? Why you know? Come on, wipe me. Thank you. I swear to God, I gotta hit the— it feels— I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's probably a me thing. But my ice block, like when I hit it, it doesn't un-ice block. I'm gonna have to mash it more. Whoa! Eek, how are you? Let's bring some— I bet it does. This is a TBC Classic Anniversary server, so it's the game state from 20 years ago-ish, with a few quality of life things added as well. Not too many, but it's like, yes, it's as slow as we remember it. Nah, everyone's doing the run, so it's fine. Let's not follow the wrong, follow the wrong ghost. Oops. Yes. It was more— 20 years ago, it was more purposeful. Or even just looking at like some of the quote-unquote older MMORPGs. Like AO and WoW are roughly the same age. It's about the gameplay, not necessarily like all the graphics and all that too, right? And so I think people have become used to— gotten is not a word, I don't think. But I think people have over time become used to having their attention span, which is shortening, and or the time available they have compared to 20 years ago is different. So I think games have become, objectively anyway, easier to dip in and dip out of. And so looking at TBC like Classic and like the slog that it can be and all that, yes, this is exactly what it was back then. We've just been like slow boiled into QOL and faster leveling, or you know, get to the toy box sandbox after the fact, or sandbox that's full of toys. Yeah, it's different. People need that dopamine faster now. Need that dopamine. Well, what I really like though, and I wish this translated to more games, maybe I'm not aware, maybe the parents here can speak for it, but it is a multi-generational game. Any game that's 20 plus, in my personal opinion, I'm just talking out my butt here, but in my personal opinion, 20 plus, that's multi-generational, right? Like you're looking at the possibility of someone having played this game when it first came out and now having their kids play it. Easily. Right, so when you have these multi-generational games, you got to be able to appeal I think it's best to appeal to the parent, the child, a person that's returning and hasn't played in a million years. Like, it's a balancing act. So whether someone's playing retail, like with their children, for instance, like there's 2 of you in here that play with your kids, for sure, that I know of, right? That have spoken up about it. Not all games translate to that. Like, for instance, EVE Online, easily, I could say not every 4 or 5-year-old can pick it up and be like, yay! I mean, they will. They'll be like, "Ooh, look, spaceships," right? But the finer points and the nuances and all that jazz that they won't pick up on, and they'll get kicked out of parties for or whatnot. It's not the same. It's not easy to please everyone. It's like pretty much it's impossible to please everyone. There's still a part of me that's like, yeah, there's always a way. You can always find the middle path, right? But I will say, like with WoW, it's a great example of a game that has, as much as I hate to admit it, it has standing the test of time. It still has millions of people playing. You know what? I don't know if there's a way to get rid of this stack. How do I beat this inhibit magic? No! No!
It's too far away.
Oh god, there's a 3rd shot. Oh Jesus, okay, well now I know. No! We've just been through this. Oh, really? Really? Well, may as well aim for me, alright? Yeah, and that's the thing. You try to please everybody, you can't please... Yeah, you please no one. It's 2 stacks. No, I got instance. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Silly girl, instance. May not be ideal, but it's definitely a lot better than the other one. It's something, gosh. And then the wand. No, get out of here. Inhibit magic my butt. Really? This is good. It's fine. Focus on me. That's fine. There's another mage, and they got the healers over there. You know, I'm just gonna stand away from everyone. Apparently, he just likes to attack me. That's fine. That other mage is trying to, like, cast through this. No, the priest! Look out, buddy! I can't shield you. I'm sorry. 2, 3. Suck it. All right. Hope bearer plate. This bleed sucks, lol. But there's a party chat off to the side. 30 strength, 23 agility, 19 stam. Nice. Everything's hunter gear or druid gear, depending on the druid. He says, I still have PTSD grinding the gold for 100% flight speed. My son plays a classic WoW hardcore version now. I can't do it yet. I feel you. Yeah, this guy had 5 stacks ticking for 2.2k. Holy crap. The best was the best was when the original classic was launched and all those players that never played vanilla playing and reporting what they thought were bugs, and nope, that's just how it was back then. Yeah. Well, when WoW dropped initially, personal memory, I believe is when it was around the EQ2 period. Like, I think EQ2 dropped first, EverQuest 2, and then WoW. Now, huge EQ fan, said it a million times, but I definitely played EQ2 as well. And was really enjoying it, but then WoW dropped, and the hardware requirements for EverQuest 2 and other games of that time were higher, and you had a whole bunch of nerds at that time who have, including myself, who had gotten used to, who had played Warcraft 1, 2, 3, right, and Diablo 1, 2, and then Lord of Destruction. Why I remember these things, I don't know, right? Is one of these elite? Oh, there's 3 of them there. Okay. Now there's 2. Now I can. Yeah, there we go. Anywho, when WoW came out, its art style is different. It's not for everyone, but almost anyone could run it at the time. Right. So being able to run a game is kind of important. Also, the age groups, generally speaking, back then that were picking up these MMORPGs. Even AO, UO, EQ, whatever it was, it's just we had different amount of time on our hands. We had different priorities. Most of us, not all of us, right? Like not a whole lot to worry about.
Dan
right?
Kemper says, I remember Dark Age of Camelot was
DOC!
winding down at Q2, was freshly out, Guild Wars was still a
Guild
few
Wars
years
still,
out.
yeah. And that PTSD regarding the... Thank you for the fact check! Okay, so I'm not completely bat poop crazy. I just remember it being so close together and feeling so sad on behalf of Brad McQuaid and team. RIP. At that time. I was like, no! And the EQ2 just like died. It didn't take much longer. Like there's still people that played EQ2 in the collections and having fun. But did I see a raid? Did I see any of that? Did I see any of the end game? No. It was so much fun. It was so... Okay, these guys hurt a lot. I gotta pay attention. Sorry, hang on one sec. Actually, no. Alt 4 and then 2. Really? Is this what you're gonna do? Yeah, you can rage over there. Thanks. EQ2 November 8th, 2004. And then... Hang on. Wow, November 28th, 2004. 20 days apart. Yeah! It's just it's a weird memory that I hold on to. I remember the emotion of going, oh shit. But it is perfectly fine. And the art style in WoW isn't terribly far off at all from, you know, the Blizzard games prior to that. So it was an easy transition to pick up, I think, for people that already played Blizzard games. The ones that I mentioned anyway. And the art style was definitely a welcome change because things were becoming more and more and more realistic as MMO has progressed. Like Vanguard Saga of Heroes. I've got the t-shirt right next to me if I need to improve my nerd, right? Vanguard, another beautiful game. Beautiful. Not everyone could run it. Ah, you're playing EQ2 when WoW came out. There you go. Yeah, same. Absolutely the same. I had a monk in EQ2. That was fun. And it had like all the satisfying sounds. It had like the housing was amazing. Like there's a lot of games that did housing well before WoW releasing it now. Actually, if anything, WoW's housing reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. Even Vanguard back then had housing. Plots in public space that you didn't have to zone into to take a look at. So it wasn't a separate, whatchamacallit, zone. No, actually you get instant. So you get instant cast, there you go. And Evo, okay. But oh, you came from 11? Have we bonded over 11? No, it's a build. It's a specific build specifically for this content we're running. No, we are supposed to AoE. It's a different. It's called Spell Cleave. Something that we didn't have before. That I didn't really use before back in the day. Yeah, but WoW mostly holds your life now. Yeah, I get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's gonna hurt like a biatch. Okay, buddy. Get the hate. Get the hate. See, I'm not even casting yet. That's the other mage too, right? And so, FYI, so you can have Blizzard, and then you throw points into improved Blizzard, so you have a more damage in AoE, I think it is. And then further to that, you can put points into there being a chance that your Blizzard will proc a Frost Nova, basically. Not a Frost Nova, but it'll freeze them in space. And so all we gotta do as as mages anyway, is keep them slowed. If you've got a hunter, it helps them when they throw down a trap, and so that we're able to pull, have larger pulls by doing this AoE on purpose. So that has something to do with was the MMO Rift. Oh, Rift! I haven't heard about that in a while. Yay, grats! See, actually... I'm not sure if we wanted... I'm not sure. I played the heck out of 11. 11 was really a... you know what? You want to talk about fond memories? For those who don't know, Final Fantasy XI was definitely a cross-platform older, cross-platform MMORPG. It was first released in Japan, and then eventually released in North America. Japan got it first, and then North America did. That's a whole other story by itself. All of the North American, everyone else in the world using shout, and the Japanese people are like, that's so rude, stop shouting in local, right? Anyway, in 11, you were able to, there's a translation tool, so like say you want to say sausage, you know where I'm going with this if you've played 11, right? You type sausage or whatever and you hit tab, and then on either side of the word, what it would do is that it would put like a green icon and a red icon. I know what it looks like. I don't want to get too lost in the details here, but it would be the translation service. So then you had cross-platform. So you had multiple languages, people of many different languages playing on the same servers together, and cross-platform playing together. So I have a very fond memory of setting up one of the very first server raids in Final Fantasy 11, pug raids in 11, managing 4 different languages, and it was fun. I like organizing, so that pleased me. Oh shit! Oops. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. There you go. Okay. But Rift, yeah, I didn't play a lot of Rift. Cool concept, though. I remember playing that. NGDO. I was the cool kid on the block to have my HD on my PS2. Oh, yeah, lucky kid for sure. When Final Fantasy XI was first coming out, for the way that Square Enix, or whichever way you want to call them, they teased the game by having a live camera placed in the game at like it's like at a crystal, like at a respawn point, whatever you want, at a teleport point in old oh my god, or whatever, Bastok, that's what it was. That's where I was farming Leaving Lizzie. And so there was a bunch of us nerds waiting for this game to come out, and all we had was this tiny little camera preview of like the people in Japan playing, and touching this little teleport point. I used to stare at that shit. I was like 18. 17 or something. 16 or 17. And it was genius little marketing, like, stuff like that. It's like, check out this really cool looking game. Here's some video, but here's what it actually looks like in game. How'd they get a camera in game, you know? Oh, let's see. Hexen Dimensions have a shit ton of stuff you can do. Still logs in on Rift. Love dims. There's some insane... Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. PS2 on the 11, I can only imagine. I have played 14 on a controller. If you've ever played Final Fantasy 14, or I think like revisiting it, sorry, and you're a controller nut, like controllers make more sense to you, you can absolutely do it. I've healed in 14 as a white mage and had no problem targeting. It's actually pretty surprising doing like an F ton of professions. It's actually Jesus, Lassa, God, scare the crap out of me. Thank you for the sub, appreciate that. Oh, I gotta update the one up top. Or no, that's the one up top. Okay, I gotta still add the Twitch one. Thank you very much. FYI to those who followed me over to Kick, there's been a Kick issue. It's not just myself, for those who don't know. If you were subscribed on Kick, you may no longer be subscribed. It's not a you thing, not a me thing, it's a Kick thing. I lost a bunch of subs. No fault of my own. And it was like an overnight deal. And I even talked to one of my mods on the phone today, and he's like, I've been subbed every month, but it hasn't done that for 2 months now. I'm like, or two cycles now. So if you were previously subbed on Kick, I appreciate you. If you want to revisit that sub, that's fine, but no one received any notifications or anything like that. Stop draining the soul. Thank you so much. There we go. It's an issue. That's a clip. I saw that PS2 with HD. Wow. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. That's pretty cool. Actually, let me just alt tab before I forget. Sorry. Over on, where is it? Where's the widget? There's the widget. Let's say 2 out of 20. There we go. Reset. Yes. Copy. OBS. Up top. Properties. This is like literally the process. Control A, Control V. Why does it say 0? God damn, I gotta fix that. Oh, we're on the X-Arc. Okay, hang on one sec. Oh, I hit the wrong 2 and 0. There we go. Can she multitask? Can she multitask? Nope. I'm already inefficient right now. I feel it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I got the right shield up. Good. Yeah, it's the clear casting. As I was trying to say earlier, is that was putting the points into arcane for clear casting before, and deeper clear casting and whatnot before getting the mage pet. That's why it's like not a habit yet to bring it out. Wish I should have brought it out. Let's reset this. Yes. Okay, keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Copy. There we go. Obviously it's gonna be immune to that. Ooh, no, that's agility. I thought the joke was everything is a druid. Everything's druid armor. Honestly, that used to be it's like, oh, the druid's gonna roll on this, even though they're like feral spec'd and they have no right being a tree. That's what people. I remember people getting pissed off about that. I'm like, oh come on, the poor druids. Maybe they want to play other specs. You know? Okay, copy this. Let me fix this thing in OBS. I'm so sorry. I just manually tracking the subscriptions here. Here we go. And back to chat. There we are. Pretty ignored this one, but do you have enough buttons on screen? No, never. Alright, so this one's done. Yeah, excellent tanking. Yes, GG on the tanking. Actually, good job. Tanking.
Dan Kempers says, all leather armor is druid armor. There is almost no bad leather armor that can't be used.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. That's totally it. Y'all made it easy to tank. Aw, well, that's nice of them. I need to make more water, though. 67. Holy crap, it's 4:30. This is when I normally log off, is at 4:30, but I did have a later start, and it's kind of a make ends meet kind of a month, so we're running I'm running a subathon on Friday. For those who don't know, there's gonna be a subathon on Friday. It's gonna be a mix of
Bizarian
Eve,
says
WoW,
6-7 for the win.
Eve, WoW, probably some Alien Isolation, like something a little spooky, and maybe something else. I'm not sure. So I'm running a subathon on Friday, but I'm not sure if I should be throwing in like a really lightweight, silly kind of game into the mix. There's Eve, there's WoW. Hightail's nice. There's a lot of stuff. 6-7 for the win. 14! I didn't eat. Oh man. And apparently there's another expansion coming up for 14. Yeah, he's a Grand Marshal. Yeah, people have been busy. People have been busy with PvP. And thank you for answering Heek. Or heck, Heek. This is nowhere near the amount of buttons that this is nothing. If I really wanted, we can put some button bloat on here. And that's one thing that's different too. A major difference between retail and retail and classic is the button bloat, lack thereof. Like I hear Monk used to be full of button bloat, and then now that it's been like revised, it's like you can fall asleep playing Monk like a brewmaster.
I can't cast that yet.
Everwind. Ooh, kind of cozy, kind of. Is it I will have to take a look. I might just running back as I can. Running back, so I don't have to take a teleport. This is super, like, today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is very casual. This is a very casual stream, in case no one's caught on to that. So I'm not butthurt that we're not making mad XP per hour. Someone had mentioned it earlier in chat. What is it called? I have in my quest log. Blade's Edge. Yeah, Blade's Edge Mountains. I've got a ton of quests there. I did not miss that. I thought I did. I was like, oh yeah, Blade's Edge. And then it's like, oh wait. For those
Dan
who have
Kemper
flying,
says, if you want a
we're
fun,
getting-
silly game, get Cult of the Lamb. I love my cult of sinners that love to eat grass, worship the old, have no qualms,
Cult of the
sacrificing the
Lamb's
old,
good.
and are okay with people being brought back from the dead.
Yes, yes, yes. Most excellent. Yeah, retail is pretty much like one button, but it's not. It is and it's not. I'm not going to get into the debate yet because I have yet to form my full opinions. Simple as that. I've found that it has been a little divisive. Not terribly, but like, ooh, wow. Retail, ooh, classic, ooh, right? Totally different experiences. One is a more classical MMORPG feel, aka classic. Your traditional MMO grind, you know, that kind of linear kind of progression. And then the other one I find retail is more like, it's like they get you up, get your levels, and then the rest, it goes from this to like, poof, suddenly the whole world is available. And you're like, what do I do? I need direction. And there was a debate. We had a debate on chat, and we had Tixie Looks on comms the other week with that. And it was very insightful. Everyone had a lot of opinions on that. And yeah, anyway, going back to the one button bit, yeah. It definitely feels a lot more easier, but it's more like sandbox with a bunch of toys. Not just sandbox, but a sandbox with a lot of toys. So if you're into fashion, darling, you know, you got transmogs up the hoo-ha. If you're into, you know, just PvP, you can do that. If you just want to do housing, you can just do that. If you want to just do pets and collect those, and there's so many options. But or do the lore walking like myself if you've not played the entirety of previous expansions, if you burnt out like myself of WoW after Kata was released. So yeah, I don't know. All that to say is I've been taking notes, form my own opinion, and that's the reason why I'm like, okay, sure, let's play
Dan
some.
Kemper says, I'm slowly
retail.
breeding a polyamorous cult that doesn't get jealous. I just hope there isn't inbreeding issues down the road, but so far all the residents are happy and oversaxed.
FKBRB, no worries. What? Damn campers! Eno, this is a super cash stream. Like, oh my god. Okay, so I need you to know and understand and please, constructive feedback. This is not try hard mode. This is not. No. If you're looking for not even try hard, this is super casual. Like, yes, I could be mounted up, but no, I wanted to walk. You know, like this is
Dan Kemper
me
says
chatting.
Cult of the Lamb. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Cult of the Lamb is yes, it's absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's go back to LFG over here. So there's Blade's Edge. Chat, yeah. Nagrand. Oh, I need to turn that in. That's yellow to me. That's good. And then Walking the Dawn. Tixie's out of here. Good night, Rafi. Good night. May you sleep well and sleep full tonight. 07 to you. And it's funny because I tried to reply to your Discord message and my phone died. That was so funny. Oh, Lord. Have a great sleep. Thank you for kicking around. Love you long time, man, Tix. Damn Camper says, I want the Woolhaven expansion, but haven't bought it yet. Which one? What? Where is that? No, it's not hardcore. You know, I'm just giving you a hard time. Let's see. Oh, 11:30. Good night. Best to your daughter and best to your wife. Have a good one. It's Wednesday. Oh, almost Thursday. Have a good day tomorrow. All right, dungeons. Do I want to do another dungeon or shall I call it? Because hubby's off work now. I gotta think about dinner too. There's a reason why I'm kind of lazing about right now. I'm just trying to make some decisions. 4:30. Tomorrow is Thursday. I want to hit 70 by end of week. And then damn campers, there's that game. Hopefully, I set expectations to 0, but if during the subathon enough is raised for a copy of that game, great, then we can knock that out. But I'll be I'll DM you with regards to the when I'm going to be playing that game on which Saturday for you, for sure. For those who don't know, top 3 gifters of subs, sub gifters, it's something I started on Kick. Top 3 folks who gift subs on Kick, they get to choose their own segment, like their own portion of the stream, like they pick a day kind of deal, and I play whatever the heck they want. So long as it's not anything related to tentacles, we're good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. No, there is no Uber Eats right now. We're flat broke. We're flat broke, and that's not a... Nope, it's just life happening. That's all. Uber Eats. We don't have Uber Eats, actually. Where I live, we don't have that. Like on Monday, like I'm really good at couponing nowadays, let me tell you that. But that's one of the reasons why I turned on multi-streaming, so that ends can be met, and we can afford, like, comfortably afford like a pizza and this and that and the other.
Dan Kempers says, Raph, on mainline, some characters can have tentacles added to their model.
Is that so? No. They cannot. Are they suggestive tentacles? Are they suggestive? Honestly, I'm probably going to call it here, folks. And let this not be a demonstration of how to play WoW. This is more I was up at midnight yesterday, had sleep issues. I still streamed yesterday with 0 sleep. And then I got amazing rest last night. And then knocked out a bunch of adulting this morning. And had a few very important conversations. And then we just ended up being on here late because we've also got contractors banging away upstairs, making noise. But the first step is to show up, so.
Dan Kempers says they are more deco as they are small and look almost like a cape. I have them on my lock. I made a main line.
The Cthulhu thing, right? I think that's the case, yes. Also, if Heek has me on mute, because it shows like a mute icon in chat, I don't think they can hear any of this. Okay, you know what? Good news is, it's too damn hot in here. And it's starting, like the temperature's starting to like mellow out outside, so the garage isn't getting as cold. Usually there's a draft coming in and it's freezing. Didn't have to put on the sweater or anything, so that's good. You know what? You are. There you are. Okay, so today may have been like a one-off, like I'm kind of out of it, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow, I'll bring my A game. Let's hope that I get the same amount of rest as last night, as sleep has been eluding me for some time. So here's to hoping. For another night's rest. If I get another good night's rest, you'll notice the change. Trust me. Oh, sorry. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to see who's online. Is Doc online? Is Doc online? Hear my voice twice. Kind of weird. No, Doc is offline. Oh, okay.
I'll trade you this heat wave for your cold spell and raise you 1 monsoon.
Whoa, a monsoon on top of that? Oh dear. No. I would love to experience a monsoon as long as it didn't come with all the crap. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Let's see. Jekyll and Hyde. I'm gonna be rating out to do 2 different places for sure. One on Kick and one on Twitch. Actually, let's do the Twitch one first, and then Kick I'll rate out after that. Your voice is TFFS. Well, it says you're watching without audio. Well, good to know. And Warlocks.
Bazarian says you still love Sam Bennett. No changes in their "See You Tomorrow" Rafficus.
You just had to trigger. All right, let me see. Stream manager. Let's do Twitch. Okay, first things first. Twitch. World of Warcraft. And then Kick. I'm gonna see if Jekyll and Hyde are kicking around. If they're not, I'm gonna find someone else to raid to. And another huge welcome to the mod team, damn campers. Really appreciate you. I'll make sure that you're taken care of on the Twitch side of things if and when we get to that. But for right now, Kick is plenty. Absolutely plenty. I'm just looking at World of Warcraft here. Now I'm getting cold because the heater's off. Oh well, whatever. We raided Smashly the other day, and she followed back. I was like, aw. If anyone remembers Smashly, like, she goes way back. And she's a super cool chick, and now she's doing, like, dev stuff. But anyway, back to all results. Channels. Man, there's a lot of ads on Twitch. What the fudge? That's okay, though. There's, like, blocks of ads. That's weird. Okay, but they got service to pay, so let's see. Let's find someone that doesn't have 2,000 viewers. Tank Paladin. Sure. Who's this? He seems happy.
Things! No! To him!
Okay, he's intense as hell. I need to raid this guy. Okay, Twitch, I'm gonna raid this rando. I'm loving the energy already. His it's Thomas Us or Thomas Us. Let's go ahead and throw him a little bit of love on Twitch. We're going to raid out to him. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping. For those who don't know, there are some health and whatever issues going on, which I am working through, which is fine. But it does affect my sleep and my ability to stream shorter or longer hours. So here's to hoping that tomorrow is also another excellent day. Like I wake up nice and I've had rest and whatnot, then I'll be able to start the stream sooner. Okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow no matter what, and we'll continue on from there. But I'm gonna raid out on Twitch to this guy who's yelling in like intensity, but in a fun intensity way. He's a pally, he's tanking and freaking out, but having a good time. So over on Twitch, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to there. And then over on Kick, let me just see if Jekyll and Hyde or who's... Yeah, Hyde and Jekyll, they're right there. There they are. Fucking love these guys. They're such a great couple.
Yep.
And they both play WoW. And... I'll just let you see for yourself. They're amazing human beings. I really... Like, if Doc's not on or whatnot, I'll go ahead and... I'll definitely raid out to them when I can. And back and forth, of course. But they're the cutest couple. And they're freaking funny. They are so funny. Same sense of humor, so I'd rather send you to other people that have the same sense of humor than a stranger if possible. Sometimes.
Yeah, you can thank Damn. He
all right, there we go.
I know he's at work.
That's Twitch.
I know he is at work. He was talking earlier. He was here earlier.
Where's Kick?
He was at work, lurking and doing his thing. So.
Much love. Aw, thank you, Echo.
Probably at the work.
Your voice is too awesome to mute, and I don't know how to make that icon go away on mobile version of Twitch.
I'll tell you what, when I see him,
I wasn't sure. Aw, that's so... Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow. You should have been here for the ASMR incident. That was,
no idea what
that
he
was
said.
funny. When the wheel landed on ASMR.
What do you mean?
Holy crap.
I know.
I about
part
died.
of it was that Campers isn't here, which is gifted sub.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about you, damn campers. They mentioned your gifted sub.
Whoa. That is, I do not. Why do you need a personal translate? If you understood English, Timber, you would be able to understand a word.
Sorry, it takes a second to read out on Kick. It takes
Well,
me.
if you didn't speak in hieroglyphics, we
雇えばいいんだ。
I don't speak in hieroglyphics. I speak in fucking native tongue. Okay, there's a difference. All right.
All right, Hyde and Jekyll. Beautiful setup, great production, and more importantly, great human beings. 07 to everyone else.
I mean, look,
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully much later, and with the same amount of rest. Oh my gosh.
You know,
All right.
definitely. Oh God, dude, Multi, did you literally just get creamed by all those little